What if you could create account planning agents out of thin air?
Hello, everyone. How's it going? Welcome back to another Watch with Nordic baseball commentary stream. Today is a commentary like no other. We are commentating the Field of Dreams game here today on this channel here. It's between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Minnesota Twins here in Dyersville, Iowa. I am your host here, Evan, hosted with my partner here, Bill Dagger. How we doing?
Pretty good. How are you, Evan?
I'm doing good. So we're ready to get started here in a couple of minutes. Would you like to go over the lineups?
Yeah, that's right. So we got the AL Central Minnesota Twins, the designated home team tonight against the NL East Philadelphia Phillies. And, you know, we're wearing Phillies jerseys, so maybe this might be a slightly slanted broadcast. But
maybe.
Let's start out with the Phillies lineup since they'll be batting first here. And looking at the Phillies lineup, Kyle Schwarber at DH will be leading off tonight. Then Trey Turner will be batting second. Bryce Harper in right field. We'll have to keep an eye on how he moves around out there. We'll talk about that during the game. He's batting third. Hitting cleanup, the new guy, Luis Ariz. And then we have third baseman Bryson Stott batting fifth. Alec Boehm hitting sixth at first base. In left field, Brandon Marsh. Doing the catching tonight is JT Realmuto and Carl Crawford, his son, Justin Crawford, is playing center field for the Phillies. And your batters, your lineup for the Minnesota Twins, leading off in left field, Trevor Larnach, the left fielder. Second in the lineup, center fielder Byron Buxton. Catcher hitting third. Don't often see that these days. Ryan Jeffers. Cleanup DH, the powerful Josh Bell. Hitting fifth, first baseman Royce Lewis, and former Philly Cody Clemens playing second base and batting sixth. In right field, Luke Keyshaw batting seventh. Batting eighth, third baseman Brooks Lee. And batting ninth, we got Kalen Culpepper at shortstop. And Evan, why don't you go over the pitchers for tonight's game?
Pitchers matchup for today's Field of Dreams matchup. You have Aaron Nola on the mound for the Phillies. He's had a bit of a tough year, 5.47 ERA. He's got a 3-9 record overall, but he has been better as of late. And on the other side for the Twins, you have Taj Bradley, who is coming here with a 3.76 ERA. He has a 9-4 record. He's put up some decent numbers as of late, and you're hoping for the best here in this one here today. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you guys are new. We are on the road to 150 subs. We're 10 or actually no, I think we're 7 subs away now at the time of recording. We were 10 away at the previous stream. Good to see you all in the chat. What's up, Goku? What's up, Rex? How we doing? Good to see you guys here. Hoping for a good game today. What's your prediction? Who do you think's taking this one?
You know what? I'm going to lean, even though I'm wearing all sorts of Phillies garb here, I'm going to lean the Twins. So with this one, I'm a little concerned about Aaron Nola's pitching and his proclivity to give up the home run. Maybe we might see a few of those going into the corn this evening. And the Twins get back Byron Buxton in their lineup. That's 25 home runs worth of power in their lineup tonight. So I believe the odds are favoring the Twins. I have to slightly as well, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this one turns out.
I'm going the Phillies. I mean, maybe you can call it biased. I know I'm wearing the Phillies gear here. I think Schwarber's gonna hit one out. I think that's what we're due for. And I know Nola hasn't necessarily been good overall, but he's been good recently, and I think that's gonna matter here a lot. And I also think it's going to be a very highly offensive game. And if the Phillies' offense can get hot, I think their offense is better than Minnesota's. So we'll see what happens. We got a couple more minutes here till game time. Any other things you wanted to talk about? I mean, we were talking about it the last couple of hours. We might get kind of lucky here weather-wise with this game because it looked like there were some storms in Dyersville, but it looks like we're going to luck out.
Yeah, calling back to my day job as a meteorologist. Yeah, we're keeping an eye on the radar over here from northeastern Iowa. They've just been pounded with thunderstorms over the last few days, and there are thunderstorms off to their south, about a county away, and could see some thunderstorms forming to the west, maybe moving in later in the game. I think we're okay for the first several innings at least, so hopefully we can get this thing in.
Yeah, let's hope for the best there for sure. We do not want a rain delay. A rain delay would stink, especially for a 7:30
Nothing worse than
time.
Soggy corn.
Yeah, exactly. That's the biggest thing. Who is your player to watch heading into this game. You could pick any guy.
I'm interested in seeing how Byron Buxton does coming off the IL. So, 25 home runs, like I mentioned. Possible trade candidate if the Twins were to have fallen out, though they're only a half game out of the wild card, so they kept him. And then for the Phillies, Luis Arraez, I want to see if he can get back on the schneid. He's kind of been struggling since he came to the Phillies. Had a first couple of games are really good there, had a couple of very big hits, but really has hit the skids lately, so hopefully he can turn it around.
My player to watch for the Twins side of things, I really like Josh Bell. He's the DH here today. He's batting cleanup. He has some really good power on the bat. So that's my guy to watch there for the Twins. And then my other guy to watch is a guy who also has a lot of power on the bat. Kyle Schwarber has picked it up as of late. Again, he really broke out of his slump last Sunday against the Jays, and since then he's put up some good offensive numbers in the games against the Cardinals, even though that wasn't necessarily a series that you would be happy with.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, Schwarber is definitely a player to watch. He's only faced Bradley once in his career, or at least has one at bat, and it was a home run.
Ooh, okay. Looks like we're almost ready to get started here from Dyersville, Iowa. Due up here in this top of the first inning, it'll be Kyle Schwarber, Trey Turner, and Bryce Harper, who we are guaranteed to see here in this top of the first inning. Thank you all for watching. As always, hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Bradley's taking the mound here for the Twins. He has a 9-4 record overall and a 3.76 ERA in 131 2/3 innings. Just reiterating the stats that I already said. What do you think of them having Schwarber bat first?
Well,
I'm not a fan of it.
He's used to it. I mean, going back a couple of years to when Joe Girardi did it, and then Rob Thompson did it. He batted first there for quite a couple of years, so he's used to that. But yeah, you're right. It'd be nice to have his pop a little bit further down the lineup. I guess their thinking is, if they can get those early hitters on base, Luis Arraez is likely going to get a hit because he leads the world in hitting right now. So I'm willing to try it out here for a little bit.
Look at Bradley's arsenal here for his pitches. He uses his four seam the most out of all of his pitches. So something to keep in mind there with that. There's Derek Shelton on our TV here. 7th season as an MLB manager. He has a 366 and 502 record with the Pirates/the Twins. That sounds about right.
Some rough years with the Pirates.
And there's Don Mattingly. 13 seasons as an MLB manager. 944 wins, 989 losses, with a large number of teams there as well.
Some rough seasons with the Marlins.
Oh, yeah. Kyle Schwarber coming up to take the plate here. Is this heaven in Dyersville, Iowa? Not sure about that, but we are underway
Digging
here.
that scorebook there. Look at that.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
That's nice.
First pitch is up high. It's now a 1-0 count here on Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber batting .248 this year. He is tied with Yordan Alvarez, at least the last I checked, for the most home runs in baseball. Next pitch is inside. 2-0 now is the count. So it looks like they do have the, you can see what the pitches are and such. They were showing that on the scorebook. Yep. I like that scorebook a lot more than the previous one. 2-0 pitch. High fly ball in the air to right, going back. It is in the corn. Kyle Schwarber leads it off in the Field of Dreams with a solo homer.
Well, it didn't take long for your pick of the game to click there.
Can you make this up? It's 1-0 Phillies.
Does this happen?
Oh, I knew it. Had a really good feeling that was going to happen. 36th homer of the year for Kyle Schwarber. And off of the third pitch, he hits it off of Ty Bradley and into the corn in right. And you can immediately tell that ball was missiled out of here. Oh, man.
Yeah, that was 99.6 miles an hour off the bat, went 369 feet into the corn. Looks like it was a four-seam fastball in for Kyle. He drilled it.
Trey Turner due up next. Turner batting .247 on the year again. He's batting second. 1-0 count here on him off the bat. 1-0 pitch is up high. Counts now 2-0. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that whatsoever. I had a feeling coming into this game that we were going to see that, at least at some point. It's only fitting that it happens right off the first AB. Next pitch is in there for a called strike, 2-1.
He takes the lead outright in Major League Baseball now with 37 home runs.
Well, he kind of slumped a little bit, but we know when he gets hot, he's hot. Next pitch is up high. It's a 3-1 count here on Trey Turner. Trey Turner, 17 home runs on the year. He leads all of baseball in errors.
Not a category you want to lead in.
Yeah. Turner pops one up in the infield, running in from second, and making the catch is former Philly Cody Clemens. And there is the first out.
It only took 3 pitches into the game for Schwarber to hit that home run, and seeing replays from all different angles of it right now, and they're having some fun there. 36 home runs. Excuse me, I said 37.
Schwarber now leads the NL in home runs. He was tied with Matt Olson for that number. Here's Bryce Harper up next. First pitch is down low there. It's a called ball. 1-0 now is the count. Bryce Harper, 254 batting average on the year. He's got 25 home runs, 71 RBIs. 1-0. In there for a called strike, 1-1.
Yeah, Harper has good numbers against Bradley in his career as well, 2 for 3. So small sample size, but he's hitting 667 against him.
1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That ball's down low, 2-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Trying to get to 150 subscribers, which is a lot more than the last game we did. We only had like maybe 40 the last game we did.
They were trickling in last game.
Yeah. Next pitch is up high. 3-1 is the count.
Well, we got a national audience. We were taking a look at the MLB scoreboard. There are no other games happening in Major League Baseball right now until 10 o'clock Eastern later tonight.
Yeah, thank you guys for the support on the Marlins and Pirates stream. First ever complete game in live commentary history. 3-1 pitch is up high. That's a ball 4 for Bryce Harper.
Harper continuing to raise his on-base percentage. It's among the league leaders in that category.
So this will bring the cleanup hitter, Luis Arias, up next. Arias in live commentary streams, he's actually in the top 5 in terms of batting average. He's 3 for 4, so it's not that big of a sample size, but he's batting .750 when we stream him. So something to keep in mind there with that.
That's most of his hits so far as a Philly.
Yeah, right. First pitch is down the middle for a called strike, 0-1. This is actually my first time commentating him in a Phillies uniform.
Oh, okay.
And it looks like Arias may have tried to challenge that call.
No ABS tonight.
Yeah, no ABS there in Dyersville, Iowa.
They can't install it in a cornfield, apparently.
0-1 pitch. Fouled away, 0-2. It does look like they have everything else, though. We were wondering about, like, the StatCast, if they would have that.
StatCast seems to be active.
Yeah.
We can get the pitch types, the velocities, launch angles, etc.
No balls, 2 strikes. Here on Arias. .313 batting average on the year for him. He's had a phenomenal year. Slumping recently, though. He hits one in the air over to center field. That's going to be a base hit. Harper's running around second and heading over to third. This is going to put runners at the corners with 1 out. And Luis Arias, who has been slumping as of late, he leads off the Field of Dreams with a single.
And maybe this is why they have him batting 4th. Again, get Harper on in front of him. He has a good on-base percentage.
Exactly.
So does Schwarber as well. Got him from 2nd to 3rd. Good read by Harper off the bat there
read
of that ball to center field. He just kept on running.
Here comes Bryson Stott up next. Bryson Stott, very solid two-way player. I mean, again, he's batting .266 this year. That's serviceable. And he also plays great defense as well. Even though he's made the adjustment over to third base, unlike where he's used to, he's still a phenomenal defensive player. I mean, you could talk about a lot of players on this Phillies team. Not a lot of people have an issue with Stott. And he immediately hits one over into left field. This is going to be a base hit as well. Harper's going to score. Heading over to second is Arias. And it's going to put runners at first and second. Here with 1 out as Bryson Stott gets an RBI single, and the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
And Bradley came right in with another fastball, and the Phillies players are not missing his fastball so far. Another solidly hit ball there by Bryson Stott, now 1 for 4 in his career against Bradley.
Perfectly into the slot as well. And a great start here for the Phillies here in the top of the first.
Can I revise my pick?
So here comes Alec Bohm. Alec Bohm, .231 batting average this year, 13 home runs and 63 RBIs. He's gotten a bit of flack over the last few weeks First pitch is up high. 1-0 is the count.
Yeah, real ups and downs. Good clutch hitting at times, and then bad defense at other times. A little bit of yin and yang with Bohm this season.
I mean, it's tough making an adjustment midway through the year from third to first. It's not as different, but again, you play a position so much for so long, you're so used to it. 1-1 is the count. It's hard to adjust.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, again, it wasn't just him who had to change positions. Stott had to change. Harper's out in right field. Harper hits one, or Bohm hits one in the air over to right field, running in and making the play. And Arias is going to stay at second. And there is 2 outs. Talking about Harper made me.
Yeah, so another fastball in, but got a little down on Bohm, and he was able to lazily fly out to Keyshaw in right field.
Here's Brandon Marsh coming up next. Brandon Marsh, when we last did a commentary together, he was batting over 300. Now he's only 273. It's been a kind of a fall back to earth since the All-Star break for this player. But still producing well.
Yeah, last 30 games only hitting 176. So that's going back a month plus now.
16 homers on the year, 52 RBIs. His on-base percentage is very solid, though. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And that ball is off the ground. 1-1 now is the count. Bradley, 22 pitches as he faces the 7th batter.
Yeah, he's been Minnesota's most consistent starter this year. Definitely hard contact is his bugaboo.
1-1 is a ball. 2-1 now is the count. Just a little bit outside on that pitch. That would have been a pitch he probably would have challenged. 2-1. And that is up and away. Arias is going to opt to stay at second as it went above Jeffers.
Hit off that reclaimed wood behind home plate and bounced straight back to the catcher.
And it's now a 3-1 count here in the top of the first. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here in the top of the first, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That was right down the middle. Now it's a full count here for Brandon Marsh.
Bradley underwater with his pitches, only 12 strikes to 13 balls right now.
A strike will end the inning, a ball will extend it. 3-2 is the count, and the pitch. Ball 4. This is going to load the bases here in the top of the first.
Second walk for Bradley already this inning. He's allowed 3 hits, 2 walks, 5 base runners already here in the early going.
The game should still be on Netflix. We're watching it on Netflix right now. So it should be on Netflix. It's the only place where it is, right?
Exclusively, yeah.
So bases loaded here with 2 outs in the top of the first. Already become a very interesting situation here for the Twins. We got a mound visit here. Oh, hey, thanks. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. It looks like got some players warming up in the bullpen for the Twins.
Not exactly what they were hoping for this evening.
Yeah, definitely not. Bases loaded, top of the first. It's JT Realmuto. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Not exactly what I was expecting to go through nearly the entire lineup in the first inning for the Phillies. But, hey. No ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. Hit foul. So now it's an 0-2 count.
Did we hear if they're going to be collecting all these balls out of the corn for foul balls and everything?
I'm not 100% sure on that, actually.
Is this going to be harvestable corn, or is it just for display?
I don't know.
Huh. We will have to follow up on that.
We should have did more research. That's all me.
can see this manual scoreboard operators out there just watching the game.
I think that's cool. I think
Yeah.
that's a very cool part about this whole thing. 0-2 is the count with the bases loaded here on Real Muto. Bradley winds up and delivers. And that is outside. 1-2.
And Field of Dreams, the movie released in 1989, but I believe a lot of the scenes of it were supposed to take place in 1939.
1-2, fouled away. Count stays 1-2. You have to have Netflix to be able to access the game, unfortunately. I know, it's a little bit annoying, but that's just the way the world is at this point.
Share your login?
No. Technically, I don't have Netflix. I use other people's Netflix.
I think there's only 5 paid accounts in the world. We're all sharing them.
Yeah. 1-2 is the count. Here's the pitch, and that is up high. 2-2. Bradley struggling to get that final strike.
Yeah, kind of missing his spots there. You can see the catcher pulled his glove up there, so not exactly where he wanted the pitch to go.
2-2 is the count. Here on Real Muto, here's the pitch. Fly ball in the air to right field. It looks like this is going to stay in play. And making the catch is Keishall, and there goes the first half of the inning. But the Phillies add on some runs. Kyle Schwarber with a solo Schwarbomb to the corn. And then an RBI single from Bryson Stott makes it a 2-0 lead for the Phillies, as we'll see the Twins bat next.
15-plus minute first inning. Our
Yeah.
last stream was, 2 hours?
Maybe,
really quick.
if that. Yeah, well, we had a really good pitcher's duel.
Yep.
This could be a lot
more runs
longer.
in this game.
Exactly.
It was 1-0, I think.
Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. You just logged into Netflix and it was there, right?
Yep.
Yeah. If I were you, I would just start refreshing it. Are you on your computer or your phone? That could be why you might have to only have a TV for it. I'm not 100% sure. Due up here for the Twins, Trevor Larnach, Byron Buxton, and Ryan Jeffers are the players who are due up here for the Twins in this bottom of the first inning. 3 hits.
And, of course, Aaron Nola now coming in. Which Nola are we going to get tonight is the question.
That's the biggest question. Are we going to get the Nola that has been good as of late in producing, or are we going to get the Nola that has struggled as of late?
Yeah, he has a 5.47 ERA, but, of course, doing a little better here as of late. Last 6 starts have been very, very good.
All right. Haven't read off any of the commentary stats, actually. I forgot about that.
Plenty of time left.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Yeah, the game should be exclusively on Netflix. I'm not sure why it wouldn't be showing up for you. I mean, you have a regular Netflix login, right? It's not like a premium thing, or?
I do have premium, but I think it's available on all tiers.
Yeah, well, I was able to get it. I don't have premium. Yeah. Or I was able to get the home run derby, at least.
Yeah.
All right, due up for the Twins here in this top of the first inning. Trevor Larnach, Byron Buxton, and Ryan Jeffers are the players we are guaranteed to see. And on the mound for the Phillies, as we mentioned, it is Aaron Nola, who has been a longtime pitcher for the Phillies for many, many years at this point. But he's not necessarily the pitcher that he used to be.
Recorded his 2,000th strikeout as a member of the Phillies last start, becoming second all-time on the Phillies list. He already was second. He's just moving up higher on that list.
Nola this year, a 3-9 record, a 5.47 ERA, and 125 innings pitched. First pitch there on Larnach is in there for a called strike. 0-1 is the count. Aaron Nola has appeared in a live commentary stream before. In that commentary, he gave up 4 earned runs on 3 hits. So he does have some live commentary stats to his name. 1-1 is the count here on Larnach. Trevor Larnach batting 270 this year. He's batting 400 when I stream him. And Larnach hits one over into right field. This is going to be a base hit. And the first hit of the day for the Twins, it's a leadoff single for the leadoff hitter.
Yeah, changeup that hit a little bit off the away from Larnach, drives it into right field.
Yeah. So here comes Byron Buxton again. He's making his return today from the IL, former Philly as well. Batting 263, 25 homers on the year, 45 RBIs. First pitch from Nola is in there for a called strike, 0-1.
Yeah, he's been out since July 28th with a hip injury, but here he is, immediately slotting second in the lineup and playing center field. So his hip must be feeling better.
No balls, 1 strike. Nola the pitch. Check swing. He did not go. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch popped up. It is in foul territory right above Real Muto. He looks and makes the catch. And there is out number 1.
Temperatures for this game in the mid-70s, very humid out there, which is basically a staple when you're around corn.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
The humidity, so not very warm, but the humidity can help carry that ball tonight. So I'm not so sure our Schwarber homer into right field might be the only one we see tonight.
Here's Ryan Jeffers coming up to the plate next. Jeffers in live commentaries is batting 500. Nola now up to 7 pitches here in this ball game so far. Jeffers 281 batting average overall, 10 home runs, 40 RBIs, 878 OPS. 1-0. 1-1. Four-seam fastball off that pitch.
Jeffers in his career against Nola looks 0 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Nola hoping to make that 3 strikeouts.
1-1 pitch. And that ball is grounded softly in the infield. Stott running in to make the play. He can't make it. And everybody is safe. It is a infield single for Ryan Jeffers. And that puts 2 runners on with 1 out.
Basically a swinging bunt there. 2-seamer down. 92 off the bat. And yeah, that didn't get past Stott at third base. But it's too slow to throw out Jeffers at first.
So this will bring up Josh Bell, who is the designated cleanup hitter for today. Bell represents the go-ahead run here for the Twins. Obviously, we're only in the bottom of the first.
Bell, of course, a power hitter.
First pitch, down low. Yeah, he's like a worser version of Kyle Schwarber, in my opinion. 72 RBIs this year for him, 16 home runs.
He does switch it, so he has that in his arsenal.
1-0 pitch. Fouled away, 1-1.
He has Nola in his book. Looks like 2 times, 7 for 29 off of him.
Again, Phillies defense today, you have Marsh, Crawford, and Harper in the outfield. In the infield, you have Bohm, Arias, Turner, and Stott. Realmuto is catching as always. But again, it's a bit different than what we're used to because of Arias coming in at the trade deadline. And they put him at second, which kind of threw a wrench in all of the infield plans. Swing and a miss there on the next pitch, 1-2.
I'll have to keep an eye out for ghosts emerging from the corn throughout the game.
One ball, 2 strikes. Here on Bell. Nola delivers. And that ball is outside, 2-2.
The Bell's driven in 7 runs in his career against Nola. Also struck out a couple of times.
13 pitches for Aaron Nola so far. Double play is an option. Next pitch fouled away, 2-2. Next commentary will be on Sunday. We got Sunday Night Baseball. It'll be Mariners and Astros. It'll be just me doing that, by the way.
Yeah, I'll probably be sleeping. No, I'll be awake.
2-2 is the count. And the pitch. Down low, 3-2 count. This can make things really interesting. This is a big pitch here coming up for Nola.
And Nola so far keeping it in the park here, but you don't want to load the bases here in the first inning.
Yeah.
Especially with the way the Phillies bullpen has been taxed as of late.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. There's the second out. And coming up next is Royce Lewis for the Twins with 2 outs here and 2 runners on. That is huge. That's a huge K there for Aaron Nola. So bottom of the first, 2 outs. Royce Lewis is coming up to the plate. He's batting 5th today. Larnach at second. And Jeffers at first. First pitch is a ball. 1-0 now is the count.
Just 3 at-bats against Nola in his career. He's 0 for 3.
1 ball, no strikes. Here in the bottom of the first. And the pitch is outside. 2-0.
Nola's pitch count a little elevated, not as much as Bradley's. He's about to throw his 19th pitch of the evening.
Yeah, hopefully he can get out of it here. 2-0 is the count. And the pitch. Hit in the air over and lined out to Turner. And the inning is over. Twins leave 2 on. We are through the first. It's 2-0 Phils, and we'll head back to essentially the top of the Phillies order. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it. Due up here for the Phillies, it is Justin Crawford. Then we'll head back to the top of the Phillies order and Bryce Harper, and Kyle Schwarber and Trey Turner.
So we're going to talk about how you have not seen Field of Dreams yet?
Yes. I have not seen the movie yet. I didn't know it was on Netflix.
I actually have it on DVD in the other room.
Really?
I don't know if you have a DVD player, but yeah, it is on Netflix. I believe it's also on Peacock for streaming. And yeah, I've seen it a few times, and each time it gets me. You know, it's one of those movies where even grown men can cry with one of the scenes there toward the end of the movie. Kevin Costner, of course, starred in that movie. He's expected to participate somehow, I think, in the game tonight. I'm not sure what he's going to do.
He was doing the
he did the intro.
The pregame intro kind of thing.
But I thought he was in the ballpark, so I'll have to see if he shows up at some point during the telecast. Of course, we lost James Earl Jones a couple of months ago, one of the actors in the movie, so we'll expect maybe a little tribute to him at some point during the game. This is the third edition of the Field of Dreams game. First one in 4 years. Last time, 2022, the Cubs won 4-2. Then a very exciting edition back in 2021. I remember we were at the Outer Banks of North Carolina when it was happening.
Really?
That year. White Sox walked it off. They won 9-8 on Tim Anderson's walk-off home run. And Tim Anderson just retired a few days ago.
He did. That was back when I didn't care about baseball.
Back when you said you were a Diamondbacks fan, I believe.
Oh, really?
Or a Braves fan.
I think it was Braves, yeah.
Was it Braves?
Used to be a Braves fan.
You were being... wasn't that the year they won the World Series, 2020?
That was it. Because I was a big Freddie Freeman fan. And
then
Freeman left.
I like Freeman.
And then I was like, no, I don't like
He's been a thorn in the Phillies side for almost 15 years now, but I still like the guy.
I don't think a lot of people dislike him.
No,
to be honest with you.
He's hard to dislike.
Top of the second here in Dyersville. First pitch on Justin Crawford is a ball. 1-0 is the count. There's Don Mattingly throwing some pitches with his son, who is
11.
Yeah. And Mattingly's 65.
Of course, his oldest son is the Phillies GM right now.
0-2 is the count. My apologies. Didn't realize the 1-0 was a strike. Bradley, 34 pitches here now on the top of the second. Wonder what arms we could see for the Twins. 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. First strikeout of the day for Taj Bradley, and we'll head back to the top of the Phillies order.
Of course, speaking of arms for the Twins, Joan Duran, a former Twin, of course, traded to the Phillies at the trade deadline last year. So will he pitch against his former team today? We'll have to see.
Well, the Blue Jays got their own closer in Jeff Hoffman, who they just got from Toronto, who is a former Philly as well.
Yes.
Not necessarily great, though, but, you know.
He stepped back a little this year.
First pitch is up high, 1-0. Yeah, I have some friends. Obviously, you know, I do the hockey stuff. Friends in Canada, Blue Jays fans, it makes sense. They are not a fan of Jeff Hoffman.
Yeah, he could have been on the mound when they won the World Series last year, but we all saw what happened there.
1-0 pitch is outside. Oh, no, it's in there for a called strike, 1-1. Not used to not having the strike zone.
We got some hockey preseason action coming up in the next few weeks, right?
About a month from now.
About a month, still a month away. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and Schwarber hits one in the air over to deep center field. And looking up and making the play is Buxton. And there is the first out. But Schwarber's got some pop to him today.
Does another ball driven deep there into center field this time. Maybe he can fly out or hit a homer to left field next time.
So here comes Trey Turner yet again. Turner popped up in his previous appearance. First pitch, and he hits one foul. 0-1 now is the count. Wow, Taj Bradley's ERA in the first inning this season is a 6.5. So it's not unusual to see him deal with some struggles like that. Next pitch is outside, 1-1 is the count.
Yeah, he does tend to settle in later in the game.
1-1 is inside, 2-1 now is the count. Turner walking away a little bit from the plate, kind of got a bit affected by that. 2-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. That is up high, 3-1.
Just showed some stats there on the screen. He's their best pitcher, leading the club in wins and innings pitched and strikeouts.
3-1 pitch. Ball 4 there for Trey Turner, so that'll put a runner on with one out here in the top of the second.
That's 3 walks now for Taj Bradley here with an inning and 2/3 pitch, so definitely not a stat that he wants to see.
Yeah, they did recently pick up Dean Kremer from the Orioles. He had his debut on Monday against the Orioles, his former team. We were live for that game. He pitched 7 scoreless innings.
Doing a little scouting, I guess, for the Twins.
I suppose, yeah. First pitch is inside, 1-0, or 0-1 is the count there on Harper.
Yeah.
Or no, 1-0, sorry.
Bradley's last start, he walked 2 batters. One before that, 4 batters. So he is prone to give up the walk.
Yeah, that Orioles-Twins game was our 300th live commentary all time. 1-0. In there for a called strike.
Is there
1-1.
confetti and a pony that dropped out of your
No,
ceiling?
there was nothing for this one.
Okay.
We did do something for 200, but I think the next one we're going to celebrate really is like...
Cake?
Yeah, we did the cake.
Show
That's
cake.
right. We'll either do like 400 or 500. We'll do something for. Probably 500. 1-1. Down low, 2-1. "46 pitches for Bradley already, and we're in the top of the second.
Bradley again behind a counter here, batter here too.
2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is up high. 3-1 count.
Yeah, you'll notice Netflix not choosing to show that box over home plate for the strike zone this evening because we do not have ABS once again.
3-1 is the count here in the top of the second. 2 outs. Runner on first. And the pitch. Fouled away. It's a full count.
Ooh, got a healthy hack at that one. I'm guessing Harper might want that ball back. He's definitely pining to hit it into the corn, I'm sure.
3 balls, 2 strikes. In the top of the second. Harper loads up and looks. And the pitch. That's a called strike 3 there on Bryce Harper. And Bradley is able to get out of it. It wasn't necessarily easy for him, but that will do it here for the top of the second. We'll head to the bottom of the second. It's still 2-0 Phils. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. Due up here for the Twins, it'll be Royce Lewis, followed by Cody Clemens and Luke Keyshaw.
Just double checking the weather for our game here in Dyersville. Dyersville, by the way, located not too far from the Mississippi River, the eastern part of Iowa, a couple of hundred miles to the west of Chicago. Thunderstorms prevalent to their south, so luckily this game's not happening about 20-30 miles to the south. But so far, nothing on radar on the way to Dyersville.
Correction to what I just said. It's Cody Clemens, Luke Keyshaw, and Brooks Lee who are due up. I forgot to fill out my scorecard, so that is on me. All right. Bottom of the second here coming up in just a moment. Making sure everything's good here on my end. Yep. 3 hits for the Phils so far, 2 hits for the Twins. But there was nothing for the Phils in that second inning. So
definitely a more economical second for Taj Bradley there compared to the first inning.
Right, but still getting worked on those counts a little bit more than he would like. And that's why he might only be able to go 4 or 5 innings potentially.
Yeah, 38 pitches so far. Minnesota, of course, right in the thick of the wild card chase right now, just like the Phillies are. They're actually 2 games under 500, but they're only a half game back in the final wild card spot.
Yeah, this is actually a really important game for both teams because the Phillies are currently out of a playoff position as well.
Yep, currently tied for third, but with other tiebreakers right now, they would be on the outside looking in. Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely a very unideal situation for the Phils, but they put themselves in this position. They were doing really good under Mattingly, and then I guess that wore off. They haven't really played good baseball since the offseason, or since the All-Star break. Not the offseason. What am I saying? First pitch here on Clemens. That is a swing and a miss. 0-1 now is the count. They're talking to Brandon Marsh here on the panel.
Getting some bag. Every time the players do this, they make a few $1,000 extra in their paycheck.
Just to talk like this for an inning?
Just to talk, yep.
Really?
I believe it's 5,000. I have to go look that up.
0-1 is up high. 1-1.
As you mentioned, Marsh kind of struggling as of late. Part of the Phillies' rise there was his fast start to the season.
Yeah. Cody Clemens, former Philly, still looking for his first hit in a live commentary. He hits one foul. He is 0 for 5 when I stream him.
Son of great MLB pitcher Roger Clemens, of course, who haven't seen in attendance here tonight. Maybe he is.
One ball, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the second. Nola the pitch. Swing and a miss. And there is the second strikeout for Aaron Nola today in the first out here in the bottom of the second. Seems like things are moving along a little bit more swiftly here in this bottom of the second inning.
Yeah, Clemens having a decent season, but he's been slumping as of late. He's only hitting 193 in his last 30 games, 130 in his last 7 games.
Luke Keyshaw coming up next here for the Twins, 263 batting average. First pitch is a called strike, 0-1. Keyshaw in live commentaries is 1 for 3. He's batting .333. Haven't streamed these guys nearly enough as I would like to for both sides. 0-1 pitch. Down low, 1-1.
AL Central's always kind of been a black hole to me, being an NL East fan most of my life. Always have to double check the players' names every time I see them come up.
Yeah, I mean, we only really play some of these teams like once a year, if that. So, 1-1. High fly ball in the air over to Marsh, going back at the warning track, and it's gone! Solo home run for Luke Keyshaw. And there is the Aaron Nola guarantee he gives up at least one every game. It's 2-1.
His major league leading 30th home run allowed this season. That was a two-seam fastball in at the knees, 92 miles an hour off the bat, and looked like it was just over the fence there, but I guess not close enough for Marsh to make a play on it.
Would have been pretty nice if he was able to make that play while talking to the ESPN, or the ESPN,
Yeah.
the Netflix panel.
Yeah, Marsh saying that ball was carrying in the humid Iowa air.
Here's Brooks Lee next. First pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1 now is the count.
Yeah, Lee 0 for 6 in his career against Noel, so hoping to get back on track after allowing that homer.
But he's 4 for 8 in commentaries. So
there you go.
So
which will win out.
Next pitch is down low, 1-1. This is our third Minnesota Twins commentary. They are 1 for 1 in other streams we've done.
You done every team?
I have.
There you go.
We crossed 30 out off the list on Monday, actually.
Now you need to do minor league baseball.
You think nobody watches these now? You better wait till you do minor leagues. 2 balls, 1
see
strike.
the Durham Bulls? What are you talking about?
That's fair enough. 2 balls, 1 strike, and the pitch is outside, 3-1. No, it's gotten a lot better. I mean, again, just, getting the reps in, just keep doing it. It's gotten a lot better. It's not just people from the hockey channel. It's like, like people are finding the channel and tuning in each day to the game.
People
so.
type in the teams' names into YouTube.
That's true as well. 3-1, swing and a miss. It's now a full count. I mean, when I was last on with you and we did the commentary last month, we had like maybe 50 subscribers. Now we're almost 100 subs since. So
there you go.
I'm very proud with the progression it's taken. But
need a cake milestone for that too.
3 balls, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the second. 30 pitches for Aaron Nola. He delivers once more. And Lee fouls one away.
Quickly closing in on where Bradley ended up after last inning at 38, so keep an eye on that. Three balls, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the second. It's a full count. And the pitch. Lee hits one over to Arias. The throw to first is in time, and there is the second out here in the bottom of the second. So this will bring us to the bottom of the Twins order next with Kalen Culpepper, who is a relatively new player here on this Twins team. He's a rookie, batting 9th today. He has a 154 batting average. His first hit was a home run. It seems to happen a lot.
It does seem to happen a lot. You're right on that.
Of course, Chase Utley, who just went into the Phillies Wall of Fame, his first hit was a grand slam.
What a way to start your career.
Yes.
First pitch here from Nola is in there for a called strike. 0-1 now is the count. Culpepper now down to a 154, despite having a good start to his career. The averages seem to have gone down a little bit, which is to be expected with some players. Some guys start off hot, some guys start off cold. It varies.
Yeah, I have to give props to Justin Crawford here in his rookie season. He's running stolen bases. He has a solid average, so among rookies, he's not doing too bad.
Yeah, people will talk about the issues that this team has, but it seems like nobody brings up Justin Crawford, and that's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some issues we could talk about.
Him and Bryson Stott are the two that...
Stott has been very, very much probably the best overall hitter, all-around player, maybe, with defense added in over the past month or two.
1 ball, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the second. And the pitch. And that is a called ball. 2-2. That looked close.
Yeah, that was just down. Changeup. Down and in. That might have been one to challenge if we had ABS available.
2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Nola, the pitch. Fouled away. Culpepper staying alive here in this AB.
I need to correct myself. Bradley had 49 pitches after the first 2 innings, but Noel's already up to 38.
2-2 count here in the bottom of the second. Nola, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Third strikeout of the game for Aaron Nola, but a solo home run for Luke Keeschel puts the Twins on the board here in the bottom of the second. We will head to the top of the third. It is 2-1 Phillies.
Let's check scores around the league, and we're done.
You want to recap the games that have already happened today?
Yeah, we could do that. So earlier today, the Pittsburgh Pirates defeated the Miami Marlins 13-1 in a game you saw here earlier on Watch with Norton.
Yeah.
A rematch of the 1919 World Series, the White Sox and Reds. The Reds won 9-8, and another AL Central matchup in Detroit, the Guardians against the Tigers. The Tigers won that game 3-0. A couple of other American League matchups, the Mariners blanked the Yankees 1-0, and the Red Sox blanked the Blue Jays 7-0, and the Nationals blanked the Cubs 7-0. It's a lot of shutouts today all across MLB. Some very lopsided games.
Yeah, the Marlins and Pirates game was scoreless until the bottom of the ninth.
And of course, the Marlins and Pirates are two of the teams the Phillies have their eyes on in the wild card run. The Pirates are pretty far back there, 5.5 games out, but they're of course still in it. And the Marlins only 2 games back of that final spot, so Phillies keeping an eye on them.
Yeah, glad the Pirates won today for sure. You wanted the Pirates to win. Thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Again, our next commentary will be on Sunday Night Baseball. It is a 7:20 start between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. It should be a good game. Altuve and Cal Raleigh and all that good stuff. So that'll be our next commentary on Sunday. Next week, I did do the schedule for next week. We're going to have, I believe, 4 commentaries next week, but they're going to be Monday and Wednesday because the later half of the next week I am unavailable, and then that following week I go on vacation. So we will not be streaming a ton for the rest of August, unfortunately.
Speaking of Sunday Night Baseball, any thoughts on how NBC is doing with their telecasts after ESPN having it for 35 plus years there?
I like what they're doing. I mean, again, like, this is really my first full year getting into baseball, to be honest. So I couldn't tell you, like, if it's better or worse than ESPN's. But I do like the work they put together. I like their broadcasting crew. It gives that, like, original baseball form. Arias hits a pop-up here over to right field. Keeschel looks up. He makes the catch. There's the first out.
Yeah, Jason Benetti, lead play-by-play for NBC Baseball.
Yeah.
Excellent. Phenomenal guy.
He's one of the
Tigers announcer. He's doing a good job.
One of the best of the best, 100%.
And, of course, they bring in a color guy from each team, so you get a little perspective from either side.
Yeah, they brought in John Kruk.
John Kruk
made him wear
was in a suit and tie on Sunday Night Baseball.
Here's Bryson Stott. Stott today is 1 for 1. First pitch in there for a called strike.
Stott 0 for 3 in his career against Bradley. But again, he's been one of the Phillies' best hitters as of late. He's hitting .409 over his last 7 games.
Next pitch is up high, 1-1. You mean 1 for 4? He did just get
1 for 4.
He does have a hit
yes,
today.
there you go.
Heading into this game.
Heading into this game, correct. You expect me to update these stats on the fly?
Yes. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Four-seam fastball from Bradley there. He's already up to 54 pitches. Again, you're lucky. I think you might be able to get maybe 2 more innings out of him, but we'll see.
Phillies hoping for some depth from Nola too. Even though they have the off day tomorrow, the bullpen's been taxed lately.
Yeah, you need to make Nola go at least 5. And that team's gonna love the day off tomorrow. 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. I mean, like, again, you look at the series against the Cardinals, there were a lot of blowouts and there was a lot of bullpen changes in that game, in those games. And then the series against the Blue Jays, you have a lengthy rain delay. I think 2 of the 3 games went to extras. One of them went to 12 innings.
Yeah.
So you're just like, you were stretching all the way to like the very end of your bullpen.
Really expecting to see Garrett Stubbs pitching there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, Major League Baseball built in that off day tomorrow in case there was going to be any rain in Iowa, which happens a lot in August, thunderstorms. So they were ready for that off day to be used to make up the game if necessary.
But we lucked out. Bryson Stott softly grounds one over to Bradley, and the pitch is made, and there is the second out.
It's not too far of a ride from Dyersville to Minneapolis, a couple of hours from northern Iowa to southern Minnesota there. And rumor has it a lot of the Phillies personnel and players will be on the golf course tomorrow in the Twin Cities area.
Oh, I believe that. I definitely believe that. And then they'll continue their series in Minnesota Saturday and Sunday. We'll have to watch that game on Saturday. First pitch on Bohm. Bohm will softly ground one over to second. The throw to first is off and in time. What a play there.
Looks like he almost came off the bag.
Yeah, looks like Clemens almost came off the bag there. I was a little bit suspicious at first. But what a play by the former Philly, Cody Clemens. And that'll do it for the top half of the inning.
He held it.
Bottom of the third coming up here, due up for the Twins. We'll head back to the top of the order. Trevor Larnach, Byron Buxton, and Ryan Jeffers are the 3 batters who are due up.
If you haven't noticed, by the way, the game data is coming in a little quicker over here. So if you don't want to be spoiled, don't look at my laptop.
No, that makes sense. I mean, we're on Netflix. It's bound to be delayed anyway. I'm not surprised by that in the slightest. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. That's a force of habit right there. Just saying that every single time. Between innings.
Like and subscribe.
Between innings, commercial breaks, all that stuff.
You have any ad deals and promo codes that you can tell?
No, nobody's...
Use promo code Nordic for 20% off your first order.
I guess either I haven't advertised it enough or I haven't done enough to... I hope so.
Get some ad money.
Not on this channel, though. It wouldn't be. It would be on the hockey channel, if anything.
You get some hockey gear on there.
All right. 3 hits for both sides. The Phillies, since the top of the first, have had zip. Twins had that solo home run from Keyshaw in the bottom of the second. A lot of Phillies fans made the trip to Iowa for this game.
Only 8,000 seat capacity at this pop-up stadium here in Iowa, so interesting to learn about the ticketing process here. I'm imagining VIPs, very, very high ticket prices on the third market, if I had to guess.
Let's look it up. According to Google, $650 to $4,000 plus, depending on what you're getting.
There you go.
First pitch there on Trevor Larnach is in there for a called strike, 0-1.
Of course, there's the Field of Dreams field that we're playing at right now, and then there's the one from the movie, which are entirely separate. And then the house from the movie is a museum now.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Down low, 1-1. I mean, the other factor of it, too, is what you got to factor in. You got to travel to Iowa, get a hotel in Iowa.
Not exactly the easiest place to get to either. Not really direct flights to Dyersville, Iowa.
Yeah, that's the other part. That's the other part of it, too.
Have to fly into Cedar Rapids or Chicago or Des Moines or Minneapolis and make the drive there.
1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Yeah, so safe to say we can't afford that.
Well, that's why there's Powerball.
Yeah, exactly. Or you can just do what I'm trying to do, become a broadcaster so you can get paid to go there and commentate it. Right? 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Larnach. Nola up to 42 pitches. Next pitch is down low, 2-2.
Phillies sporting the 1939 throwback unis and hats today, and I think they look sharp. I might have to snag one of those when they go on sale in a couple months.
Yeah, I like the jerseys. My only complaint is the hat. I just like
don't like that plain P. Huh?
It just looks like the Pirates. I'm like, why are we wearing a red pirate logo?
Yeah, Phillies have had a few different incarnations of their logo in their 150-ish year history, and
yeah,
that's one of the more controversial ones, one of the least favorite ones. But apparently the players like the hats, from what I've heard.
3-2 pitch. Hit in the air and foul.
Jersey takes a little bit of getting used to. The script is written a little diagonally, so you have to get used to that.
Yeah, I don't dislike the jerseys. The Twins ones that they're wearing, they just look like their current ones.
The
honestly.
Twins have really not changed their logo, their insignias, their jerseys much over the years. And I was joking they should be wearing Senators jerseys because that's what they used to be.
3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. This is going to drop in for a hit. Crawford's running in from the outfield. And Larnach has his second hit of the day and his second single of the day to lead things off here in the bottom of the third.
Checks in the mail to you.
Yeah, I don't really like the Phillies jerseys. I think I'm trying to think, like, they look very, like, old-fashioned.
Well, that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
Again, watch for ghosts.
First pitch from Nola, and Buxton hits one over to second. This could be 2. Throw to second in time. So the first is not in time.
That looks close at first.
It looked close. But a great play by Bryson Stott. Again, we've been praising him all day today. They get Larnach out at first. This is going to be probably a force out, I would imagine.
Yep. Yeah, getting a look at the replay here. It looks like he is safe.
Yeah, that was close, though.
Yeah, one of the concerns about moving Bryson Stott from second to third is his arm strength, because you have to throw across the diamond so often now. Showed some good arm strength there. Maybe hesitated for a slight second in baseball. That's all it takes to make a runner safe.
Ryan Jeffers coming up next. First pitch is inside, 1-0. Yeah, again, it's all about timing. It's the biggest thing. Can't waste time. You got to have that instinct. You don't have time to just, like, sit there and think. One 1-0 pitch. And that is a called strike, 1-1.
Nola closing in on 50 pitches. That will be his next pitch here.
Jeffers 1 for 1 today with a single.
0 for 5 in his career against Nola coming into the game.
1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. And that is a ball, 2-1.
Or as you would say now, 1 for 6.
1 for 6. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the third, 1 out. Nola trying to pick off Buxton over at first. Unsuccessful play there.
Yeah, Buxton, of course, as I mentioned earlier, was a trade deadline candidate for a lot of teams, and he's got a good power-speed combo that a lot of teams would like right about now.
2-1 pitch. Fouled away, 2-2.
Buxton has 7 stolen bases on the year, 124 in his career.
Not a guy who's entirely known for his speed.
No, he's certainly a power guy. He's closing in on 200 homers for his career, and of course, solid OPS as well, over 800. He's been a major leaguer now for 12 seasons.
2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Essentially the same spot there from Nola on that pitch. Credit where it's due, Aaron Nola has been solid so far, but don't want to jinx it.
Well, this has been, of course, his bugaboo, those solo homers. At least no one's on base usually when he lets them up.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. That's his 4th K of the day. Look at Nola go. And there's 2 away.
Yep, so that was a knuckle curve down and away. Got Jeffers to reach on that one, and yeah, for the 4th strikeout victim of the game.
Josh Bell coming up next. Bell struck out in his previous appearance. That's the guy with all power, as I talked about. 2 outs. And the pitch is down low. 1-0 now is the count.
Yeah, Josh Bell has hopped around in his career. Of course, he started his career with the Pirates, then went to the Nationals, was traded to a bunch of teams for a couple of years in a row there. Padres, Guardians, Marlins, Diamondbacks. Here he is in Minnesota.
1-0 pitch. And Bell grounds it out foul.
He already has 200 home runs, 209 home runs for his career. He is definitely a power hitter.
Aaron Nola, one of 2 pitchers with 2,000-plus strikeouts for the Phillies. Steve Carlton's number 1 with over 3,000. That's going to be...
As we saw during the pregame ceremony, Carlton is in the house, or in the field. In the field? In the house? In the field house?
He's there.
He's there.
Yeah, going to be pretty hard for Nola to get to 3,000. Would say you have to strike out every batter you face for the next 10 years if he wants to do that.
Yeah, he'll challenge it. If he can somehow find a way to limit those home runs and extend his career with the Phillies through the rest of his contract, average about 150-ish strikeouts a year, he can get in the high 2000s and get close to that Hall of Fame magic number of 3,000.
How old is he?
Aaron Nola, he's in his early 30s, I believe.
34?
32, 3, something like that. He is 33.
Bell grounds out over to Stott. Throw to first is in time, and they make the play. The inning is over. Aaron Nola gets out of it. He leaves some runners on. It's still a 2-1 ball game as we head to the top of the 4th.
Yeah, Nola just a little younger than Bryce Harper by a few months at 33. Of course, his Phillies career began in 2015, one day after Cole Hamels threw his final pitch as a Philly, which was a no-hitter. Kind of a passing of the torch from Nola to, or a Hamels to Nola there.
So we're through 3 innings of this ball game. I believe we did this last time. Would you like to take a look at the pitchers and their stats through 3 so far?
Yeah, we could do that. So we'll start out with Aaron Nola, who we just saw there. He's had 3 innings pitched so far today. He's allowed 4 hits, 1 run, it's earned, no walks. That's good to see, especially compared to the other side. 4 strikeouts. Of course, he did allow that solo home run there, and he's up to 57 pitches, 36 for strikes. Meanwhile, for the Twins, Taj Bradley, 3 innings pitched so far, 3 hits allowed, 2 runs, they're both earned. He's walked 3 batters, struck out 2, and he's also allowed that home run, that Schwarber to right field. He's at 59 pitches here as we go to the 4th inning.
Bradley has been better, though. He has not allowed a hit in the last 2 innings.
Well, there we go.
And Nola has allowed a hit in every inning so far.
Yeah, and it was mentioned earlier in the broadcast how he gets off to a slow start there in the 1st inning, then he really settles in. So maybe looking at a dearth of runs from the Phillies here if that trend continues.
Due up here for the Phillies in the top of the 4th, it'll be Brandon Marsh, JT Realmuto, and Justin Crawford, who will lead it off. Yeah, good thing we were able to get this game in today, because I don't think I'd be around tomorrow. I'm going to the Reading Fighting Phillies yet
there
again.
You go. Yeah, so tomorrow's forecast isn't the best either. So there's legitimate concerns there for a couple of days. Were they going to be able to get it in either day? And of course, since this was a Netflix exclusive window, I don't think they would have played it at like 1 p.m. or something.
Yeah. Definitely want to have it at like the prime time when not everybody's at work and all that. It's understandable.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the weather radar again, got to go down to neighboring towns, Cascade and Monticello in Iowa to find thunderstorms. So they still remain to the south of Dyersville. Continuing to keep an eye on areas to the west for any additional development. Nothing there yet.
Top of the 4th, Brandon Marsh up to bat. First pitch is up high. It's a 1-0 count.
Cody Clemens' dad, Roger, joining the Netflix telecast.
Talking to his son.
There we go.
60 pitches for Bradley. 61 is a ball.
Cody's going to have to send his dad a check for 10 grand after this.
No, I'm sure Roger's getting paid too. 2-0 pitch. And Marsh fouls one away. Now it's a 2-1 count.
Yeah, so $10,000 every time they wear a live two-way mic for a game during the regular season. It's $15,000 in the All-Star game or playoffs.
2-1. Fouled away there, now 2-2. Cody Clemens, career highs this year in home runs and RBIs.
Yeah, he's kind of the one that got away from the Phillies here. It'd be nice to have him as an option on the team right now.
Feels like a lot of them get away. 2-2 pitch. And that is a ball. Full count here now on Brandon Marsh.
Yeah, we were talking about Mickey Moniak, of course, the Phillies' former #1 overall draft pick that was traded away a couple years ago, having a good season in Colorado.
3-2 pitch is up and away. It's a ball 4 for Brandon Marsh. That's his second walk of the day.
4 walks now for Taj Bradley, so that's not good on the pitch count. 65 pitches already so far here, and it's only top of the 4th with nobody out.
You can maybe get one more inning out of him, maybe 2 more if you're lucky. But yeah, definitely a way more different game than our previous one. I think we were like at least in the 5th or the 6th at this point.
Yeah,
in
it
our
was
previous,
quite the pitcher's duel.
Our previous game. First pitch for Bradley is down low. Counts now 1-0. One ball, no strikes here in the top of the 4th. Romuto 0 for 1 today, and he fouls one away. 1-1 is the count. One ball, 1 strike here in the top of the 4th. Bradley looks, and the pitch is inside. 2-1.
Of course, tonight's game is sponsored by John Deere, which is the most obvious sponsorship of all time.
That is the most obvious sponsorship of all time. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Counts now 2-2.
Also see a note here that the wind is blowing in tonight, 9 miles an hour in from center field. Maybe that'll help knock a home run or 2 down as well.
Footage of Cody Clemens picking up dirt from the mound when his father was on the Yankees.
Probably after one of the World Series wins.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 70th pitch from Bradley coming up. Swing and a miss. He got him. So a runner on first here now, and there's the first out in this top of the 4th. 3rd K for Bradley.
Yeah, Justin Crawford, as we were mentioning, who's coming to bat right now in his last 15 games. He's hitting .341. His last 30 games, hitting almost .300. So pretty solid stretch of baseball here as of late for Crawford.
Really seems like he's just getting better. And he's been the 9-hole hitter essentially the whole year. And he's been very effective in that role.
Yeah, it's always nice to have a speedy runner in the 9th hole because it's almost like turning the lineup one player early.
Definitely. No balls, 1 strike here in the top of the 4th. Bradley the pitch. And that is a ball. 1-1.
Yeah, 4-seamer just off the zone. Again, some of these pitches are close enough to have been challenged by ABS if this were a regular game.
Definitely. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on that next pitch. Trying to steal second is Marsh. He is out and out pretty easily. So that'll make it 2 outs with no runners on.
And Marsh looking in to see if Mattingly will challenge that one. I don't think he is.
Yeah, I don't think Mattingly's going to challenge this. I think this is pretty...
He might have snuck his hand in there.
Let's
looking at
see.
this. He almost did a little... He is safe. Look at that.
It looks like he's safe on that,
He
actually.
did an excuse me there, a switch with his hand going into the base.
Oh.
So hopefully the Phillies will be challenging that one because that looked pretty close.
Mattingly has been very good with challenges. And we are going to have a challenge on this. I think this is going to come back. I look at this and I say this probably is going to come back. I think Marsh is able to successfully steal this base. But I could be wrong. We'll see. It was really close, but I think he did get it. This would be Brandon Marsh's first steal in a commentary.
Yeah, Marsh has some sneaky speed. He has 10 stolen bases on the season. 62 for his career, which of course dates back about 5 years at this point.
1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. And looking at the replay here, yeah, I mean, I think he's safe.
Yeah. Phillies fans cheering as they see the replay, I guess. I don't know how they're seeing the replay. Do they have video boards there?
Yeah, play's over. I think they were cheering because the play got overturned.
There we go.
So runner at second here now with just 1 out. Crawford 1-2 count. That could be huge. We'll see if Crawford's able to take advantage of this. 1-2 pitch. Crawford grounds one over to second. Heading to third is Marsh, and Crawford is out at first. I mean, you'll take that. You get Marsh over to third with 2 outs now, and you head back to the top of the order at Kyle Schwarber, who is 1 for 2 today.
Yeah, former Iowa Cub Kyle Schwarber. With his time during the Cubs, he played in the minor leagues in AAA, that is, for the Iowa Cubs in both 2015 and when he was sent down for some struggles in 2017. He is no stranger to baseball in Iowa.
Kyle Schwarber 6 for 14 in commentary streams. He's batting around a 450 average when we commentate him. Again, this is our 4th Phillies commentary,
Again,
of course.
checks in the mail.
Yeah, right? 1-0 is the count. It is fun to keep track of all the stats. And the pitch is inside, 2-0.
Yeah, Phillies already gotten production from Schwarber. Have a runner on, so the home run here would go an extra one further than the last one, obviously.
2 balls, no strikes with 2 outs. Bradley looks and delivers. Schwarber hits one in the air over to right field. Same place, going back and making the play. Oh, it's into the back of the corn off of Keishel's glove. And Schwarber has 2 today. It's 4-1 Phillies.
Yeah, this short wall in right field proving to be great for Schwarber there. That went off of Keishel's glove. He had a play on that ball. It went right off his glove and into the corn. Kyle depositing his 2nd home run of the game into the corn here.
Yeah, we had a similar play to that earlier today, actually. I'll have to show you. Where I was commentating the Pirates and Marlins game, and I think it was Triolo who hit one to deep center. And it went off of Marcy's glove in center and into the out of the ballpark.
There's been a couple of those this year in baseball.
And now Turner hits one over into right field. He's running around first into second with a lead-off double for Trey Turner. I guess not really lead-off, but Trey Turner gets in there with a double here now. Back-to-back hits for the Phillies.
Yeah,
as the offense is alive again.
21st double of the season for Turner. He's been a little better as of late as well. You go back his last 15 games, hitting a respectable .267.
Yeah, I think you got to take a look at Taj Bradley here. Kyle Schwarber, 37 home runs. So runner in scoring position now. Bryce Harper has a walk today and a strikeout. He hits one through the gap. That's a base hit as well. Turner's going to run around third and probably try and score. Yes, he will. It's an RBI single for Bryce Harper. It's 5-1 Phillies.
Can I change my pick again? Bradley threw that ball right down the middle of the plate. That was a sinker, slightly away, but in the middle, 92 miles an hour. Harper had no problem catching up with that one and driving in Turner for the game's 5th run.
Luis Arias coming up next. Harper has his first hit of the day. Arias with a single. And they're still talking to Cody Clemens.
He's earning every last dollar of that 10 grand.
Right. 79 pitches here for Bradley. He's really struggling to get that last out here. 1-0 is up high. And Arias nearly got tagged by that. Counts now 2-0. We gonna have a fight?
Can't have a fight on the Field of Dreams.
Fight here on the Field of Dreams. Field of Fights. 2-0 count. And the pitch. And that is a called strike, 2-1.
Of course, Arias, a former Minnesota Twin. He spent a couple of years playing with the Twins there. Won his first batting title with them a few years back.
2-1 count. And Arias hits one over into left field. That's going to be a base hit as well. Harper will head to second, and Arias has his second hit of the day and his second single of the day. Back-to-back base hits for the Phillies.
Time is running out here for Bradley. It looks like a pitching coach coming out to chat with his pitcher, his right-hander.
Yeah,
83 pitches so far. 45 for strikes, so not the best ratio there.
Yeah, I think this has to be it for him. I mean, he's given up 4 walks. He's given up 5 earned runs at this point now in the top of the 4th. I think you have to make a change here.
Yeah, I think they might give him one more batter. It looks like they're just starting to get the bullpen started up.
Two runners on here now with 2 outs. Bryson Stott coming up to the plate. Stott had the RBI single in the top of the 1st. Bradley, 3 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 4 walks today, only 3 strikeouts. It's been a brutal outing for him.
Just needed some Iowa humidity for the Phillies to start hitting.
I suppose. So Bryson Stott up next. First pitch is outside. 1-0 now is the count. Yeah, this will probably be it for Bradley.
Yeah, this looking back on his game log, he has a couple of games where he's given up 5 runs. Was one of his worst starts of the season.
1-0. 1-1.
He gave up 6 runs on April 24th at the Tampa Bay Rays. That was his worst start of the season. So obviously this one right behind that.
1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch gets far and away. The runner should advance here. Harper heads over to third. Arias over to second. And that puts both runners in scoring position off of that wild pitch. 2-1 now is the count. I mean, if Stott hits a single over into right, it's a 7-1 ball game easily.
That will be a slight definition of a blowout there.
Yeah.
If we get up by 6 runs.
That would kind of be a shame, even as a Philly fan.
So we either get really good pitching matchups or really terrible ones.
Yeah, I suppose. 2-1 count and the pitch. And that is outside. It's a 3-1 count here on Bryson Stott. Yeah, I think if he walks Stott here, he's coming out for sure. Three balls, 1 strike. Bradley, the pitch. And that is a called strike. It's a full count here on Bradley.
Not a bad idea to take a pitch there with how wild he's been so far this game.
Yeah. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Stott hits one in the air over to left field. Running over and making the play in left is Larnach. And that'll do it for the top of the 4th. But the damage is done. The Phillies add on 3 more runs in the middle of the 4th, or in the bottom, or in the top of the 4th. It's 5-1. So as much as it is a 5-1 game, it's not out of reach for the Twins yet.
No. And, the Phillies' bullpen struggles have been well documented, especially with the middle relievers. So This thing's certainly not over yet. Aaron Nola, of course, catching a little breather there, but his pitch count is a little elevated, so have to see how long he can go.
Phillies now have 7 hits here. They've given up 5 earned runs today. Kyle Schwarber with 2 home runs. He becomes the 7th player in live commentary history to have 2 or more homers in a commentary.
No 3-homer game yet?
No, not yet. Maybe today's the day. I'm not
That
sure.
is a little rare, so
Yeah.
not surprised.
Alex Bregman had 3 homers last night for the Cubs against the Nationals.
Did Luzardo throw a complete gamer when we were calling him, or did he throw?
He went
8, and then Arise came in.
He went,
or not Arise.
He went 7.
Duran.
He went 7.
He went 7. Okay.
Bolin came in for the 8th, and then it was Duran who came in to close.
Yeah, Bolin and Duran, probably the 2 best pitchers the Phillies have out in their bullpen there. So that is hopefully Don Mattingly's strategy is to employ those 2 pitchers here, especially Duran against his former team. Even if it's a 4-run lead, I would not be surprised if he comes in the 9th.
Yeah, you usually see it sometimes with a game like this where
They gonna turn the lights out for him?
yeah.
Light up the corn, have the spiders go across the corn.
Right? They'll have a live spider going across the field. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Due up here for the Twins is Royce Lewis, Cody Clemens, and Luke Keeschel. We are 6 subs away from 150 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button down below if you're new.
I'm already subscribed.
You better be. Otherwise, what are you doing here?
My check's in the mail, too.
Yeah, right? 5-1 Phillies here in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch is a called strike there on Royce Lewis. 0-1 is the count. I'm reaching over to this computer like it's on that computer. Aaron Nola, 58 pitches. I mean, despite being at that pitch count, he's been able to
It's a good ratio.
reduce the damage. 0-1. Out away, 0-2.
Definitely pounding the strike zone a little better than Bradley has been.
Yeah.
With his 59 pitches, only about 20 of them have been balls.
No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Check swing. He did go. Called strike 3 there. And there is the 5th K of the game for Nola. 5 strikeouts for him today.
Yeah, Nola, your prototypical strikeout pitcher. That's why he's over 2,000 already in his career. So far here, bottom of the 4th, 1 earned run allowed. And like we said, 6 of his past 7 starts, 3 runs or fewer. So that's still the case here in the middle innings.
Here's Cody Clemens. First pitch is inside. 1-0 now is the count. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. In there for a called strike, 1-1.
Kyle Schwarber, 3 at-bats now, or is it, they have 3 at-bats in this game?
Yep.
Yeah, so he is now 3 for 4 against Bradley with 3 home runs.
That's unreal. 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. I mean, again, that one AB that he had where he didn't homer, it was a fly out to center, so.
Yeah. And, of course, inches away from it not being a home run there at right field.
1-2 count. He did get kind of lucky on that second homer. And the pitch. And that is a curveball there. It's called a ball.
Of all the legends they brought into tonight's pregame ceremony, maybe they should have brought Jose Canseco in. We all remember that hit to right field that bounced off his head and went over the ball.
Oh, yeah. That's brutal. That's just a brutal play. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. 6 strikeouts for Aaron Nola. Season high? His season high for strikeouts is 6 this year?
You're learning along with us, folks.
That's a little surprising.
That's not true.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah, he had 9 strikeouts for his first start of the season.
First pitch, they're on Keishol.
Second start.
Is a called ball, 1-0. Keishol's the only one to go deep here on Nola. Solo homer in the second. He's got a 265 average overall. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that is another ball, 2-0. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if that sounded right, but
Keishol hit a home run and allowed a home run with his glove.
That's right. 1-1. Nola, the pitch. And that is off the ground, 2-1. Sorry, it was a 2-1. Hey, no problem, Rex. Thanks for being here, bro. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, Nola's pitching really well. There's some guys in the Phillies bullpen. There's Alex McFarland. 2-1. And that is a ball, 3-1.
I'm guessing you have seen him pitch in Lehigh Valley.
And Reading.
And Reading. Yeah, that's right.
He was in Reading for most of the year. Got to see him a couple of times.
Great numbers.
Yeah, really good. And he was throwing like 100 miles an hour. One of my favorite guys as well. Him and Gage Wood. 3-1 is a ball 4. Yeah, Gage Wood, the only issue with him is that he gives up home runs, like Aaron Nola, and he's only been going like 4 or 5 innings this past year, this season with the R-Phils. So
that's Nola's first walk of the night. Still has a ways to catch up, though, with Bradley's 4.
Putting in that overtime to buy Flyers Ducks tickets the moment Anaheim's pre-sale starts. Hell yeah, man. We play them early this year. First pitch is down the middle, but it's caught a ball.
Yeah, we're about as far away from a hockey rink right now as you can be. Iowa outside in the middle of summer.
Yeah, right? Pretty damn far away. I think there's a team in Des Moines. 1-0 pitch. That's a fly ball over into right field. Going back is Harper at the warning track. He will make the catch, and the inning is over. We are through 4 here. Aaron Nola goes 1-2-3 on the Twins lineup, led to the top of the 5th. It's still 5-1 Phils. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you are new. Hit that like button as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. I think we are going to get a pitcher's change here for the Twins. We will see if that is correct. I'm going to pull up stuff on my screen here, see if they did have somebody warming up in the bullpen. He was already up to like 85 pitches. I think he's done.
Yeah, we're obviously Bohm due up first. Marsh, righty, lefty, righty combo. Yep, we do have a pitching change.
Travis Adams is coming into the game for Taj Bradley. Adams has appeared in a commentary before. He actually appeared in the commentary we did on Monday against the Orioles. Let me see if I can find those stats for you guys. I'm pretty sure he gave up some runs in that game.
Yeah, Adams a bit of a mop-up guy for the Twins. He's not really one of their high-leverage guys. 2-0 on the season, 5.86 ERA. He has struck out more than innings pitched, 42 and 35 and a third. So Phillies, of course, susceptible to that strikeout pitch. So maybe the Twins trying to look for that.
Yeah, making his second commentary appearance. He's given up 2 earned runs in 1 inning pitched. He has an 18 ERA when we stream him.
Oh.
So not particularly great, but it's only a 1 inning. So
that must have been a bad inning.
It was. 2 earned runs.
2 earned runs. For a reliever, that's a bad inning.
Final line for Bradley, 4 innings pitched, 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, and 4 walks.
Yeah, just really couldn't keep the ball in the zone, and when it was hammered by the Phillies batters.
Yeah.
He threw 89 pitches, 48 of them were for strikes, so he threw 41 balls. That's not the best ratio.
4 walks.
4
as
walks.
Well. All right, back here for the top of the fifth. Again, we do have a change here for the Twins on the mound. Bradley is done after 4 innings. And Travis Adams is coming into the game here. Again, as you said, he's not a high leverage pitcher.
That either.
Well, that either. Yeah, you're right about that. First pitch here on Alec Boehm is a called strike, 0-1. 5.86 ERA in 35 and a third innings pitched. 42 strikeouts and 17 walks this season. 0-1 pitch. Fouled away, 0-2.
Game notes here lists that he helped rescue an elderly man from a burning building. There you go. The pair heard a loud boom in their neighborhood, him and a fellow minor leaguer, and ran to help, pulling the man from the house with several others.
Hey, you know what? Good for him.
There you go.
Good on him. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss there from Alec Boehm, and Adams has a strikeout here in the Field of Dreams. And hey, he's wearing my number.
Adams, a native of Palm Springs, California, went to Sacramento State, drafted in the 6th round by the Twins back in 2021, made his debut last summer.
Top of the fifth, 1 out. Brandon Marsh coming up to the plate here yet again for the 3rd time around. He has 2 walks today. First pitch is down low. 1-0 now is the count.
That's a good sign. Marsh was not really a walker in his early time at the Phillies,
right.
So it's nice to see that.
He is 2 for 13 when I stream him. Not good. 1-0 is now a 1-1. Or sorry, 2-0. Hard to tell with some of these pitches.
Of course, the humidity giving a little bit of help for Marsh, keeping his hair wet during the game today.
2-0 pitch. He hits that one through the gap. It's a base hit there for Brandon Marsh. It'll be a single. That is Larnach who will make the play over and left. And there is a 1-out single for Brandon Marsh.
Yeah, that was a cutter, it looks like, right down the middle. And Brandon Marsh all over that pitch, 93 miles an hour off the bat to left field there for a single.
Nearly all of the Phillies offense has hits today. Realmuto, Crawford, and Boehm are the only 3 players now. Everybody else is at least 1 hit. And we'll see if that changes.
Yeah, those are the 3 players that haven't been on base either.
Yeah. And Realmuto fouls first one away. Counts now 0-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it. We got a good crowd here today. I appreciate all you guys tuning in to watch this commentary. Next pitch is inside. 1-1 now is the count. Change up on that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here in the top of the 5th. Realmuto winds up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Counts now 1-2.
JT struggling a little in his last 7 games, a 185 average, but go back his last 30, he's hitting almost 250. That's brought the average up a little from a very slow start to start the season.
Yeah, he started off really, really slow, but I think you look at solely his defensive play, he's a very serviceable catcher. One of the better ones in the league, in my opinion. He also knows the strike zone very well. 1-2 is up high, 2-2 is the count. Just in terms of ABS challenges. Like, he's one of the better ABS challenge players in the league.
Yeah, it's now his 13th season, believe it or not, in Major League Baseball. Yeah, and defensively, few can top his prowess so far.
Realmuto hits a 2-2 pitch high in the air over into right. Keyshaw's under it, and he'll make the play. There's 2 outs. Yeah, likely he'll end his career here in Philly with the contract he signed. Justin Crawford coming up, 3rd plate appearance of the night for him. Here, 1 runner on with 2 outs. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a ground out. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. I can't type. Crawford, 263 batting average on the year. Only 2 home runs. I think both of them have come at home, actually. 0-1 is down low. Yeah, hasn't hit a lot of homers. That's been pretty prevalent for him. And
No, never really has been a power hitter. Of course, as he gets older, puts on a little more bulk, he can certainly change that. But
Yeah.
2 homers so far in his career.
I remember his first career home run. It was a game-tying homer in the bottom of the 9th, I'm pretty sure.
That's right. Yes.
Pretty sure we lost that game. Which makes sense. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first. 2 outs. And the pitch. That ball is grounded through the gap. That's a base hit there for Justin Crawford. It'll be a single. Marsh will head to second. Crawford will head to first. And the Phillies offense is up and alive today. And that puts 2 runners on with, you guessed it, coming up to the plate in Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber, of course, led off the game with a solo home run. His second shot was a 2-run home run. Can we make it a 3-run home run here and we can get the home run cycle? That's never happened before in Major League Baseball.
6th multi-home run game this season. First pitch is down low. 1-0 now is the count. Again, we always look back to that game last year against the Braves where he scored 4 homers in a single game. 1-0. And there's a line drive over into center field. Going back, and Buxton will make the catch. And the inning is over. Well, you're not going to homer every time, but he's flown out every single time
much
today.
for the home run cycle.
Yeah.
There's still time, I guess.
We will head to the bottom of the 5th. We have crossed over the halfway mark of this ball game. It is 5-1 Phillies.
That will happen at some point. Solo, 2-run, 3-run,
Right.
grand slam. Never happened before in baseball history. What is it? Over 1 million games have been played so far.
Yeah, that is pretty... I mean, it is difficult to do that. I mean, 4 home run games on its own are rare.
Okay, there have been 455,000 plus games so far in Major League history.
That's surprising, as long as the... That's all of baseball? There's no way. This has to be at least 1 million. It's been going on for 200 years.
Yeah, team games.
Wow. Huh. What's the percentage of games that you've been to of that number? 0.000001.
Very, very small. So there has been a home run cycle in minor league baseball twice, but not Major League Baseball. 2022 and 1998 that has happened. And of course, being a natural home run,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 runs scored. Looks like that hasn't happened. Looks like the order was off for those 2 in the minors. Anyway, we're just vamping here.
So now we're coming into the 5th, and somebody just commented in the chat saying, we know Nola in the 5th. We definitely do.
We don't have a round 4th inning tonight.
Yeah,
though.
that's also true. This is usually the inning where Nola struggles, to say the least. So, got to keep an eye on him here. He is up to about, 70 pitches to this point.
72.
So, this could be the last inning for him.
Yeah,
But
so
we'll see.
Culpepper, obviously the 9-hole hitter, and then those other players at the top of the order now seeing him for a 3rd time, so they can obviously maybe lock in a little bit more on his pitches.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him already.
I thought it was Brooks Lee.
Looks like Culpepper.
Wait, I have it on my computer. Why am I going on yours? Oh, yeah, because Keyshawn walked. Okay.
Yep, Lee flew out to end the last
Right, all right. That is my fault. I forgot about that. All right, bottom of the 5th coming up here from Dyersville, Iowa. Keyshawn is up to the plate. Completely disregard my my sheet over here.
That's what happens when you stream 2 games in the same day.
Nah.
You done 3?
I have done 3. I've done
boy.
4.
Gonna do 4? You've done 4.
Hockey games. Baseball games are tough just because of the fact that
I think hockey would be tougher because you're constantly seeing the action.
Well, baseball's tougher to stream for because of how long they can be.
And you have to constantly change the lineups and stuff here.
There's a lot more that goes into this.
Got to get Claude on that.
Yeah.
Get some programming there. Get some AI to help you out.
Yeah, I like to give myself a break in between them.
Yeah, I think I would too.
I have done 2.
Unless you have an IV hooked up.
Yeah, right. No, but the hockey streams I can just run right through. I'm used to that. I've been doing that for a long time.
Also, I was kind of expecting some food to be delivered to us, kind of like they do in the Phillies.
Yeah, what the heck?
That is not happening. We got a bottle of water though. Bottle of water was passed to us.
1 ball, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the 5th. And that ball is up high there on Culpepper. 2-2 now is the count.
Kevin Costner still absent. Maybe the 7th inning stretch.
Maybe that is what he's doing. 2-2 count. And the pitch. Fouled away. What is your favorite Kevin Costner movie?
Probably Field of Dreams, I would say.
Draft Day. That was a good one.
That's a good one, yeah.
We watched the one where he used to be a football coach and then he went to a different school and he started doing track and teaching all these like
Don't think I've
Mexican
seen that one.
kids, I think. It was like I forget what it was called. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there from Aaron Nola. That's 7 strikeouts for Nola today.
I have to remind myself of movies he's been in. Obviously, a lot of classics. And Field of Dreams not his only baseball movie, of course. He was also in Bull Durham the year before. And he's been self-funding a pair of epics about the American West. There you go. Did not know that.
Back to the top of the order, Trevor Larnach is 2 for 2 today. First pitch is fouled away. 0-1 is the count. Heck of a game today from Aaron Nola. Only 1 earned run with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th again. Can still go wrong, but...
Yeah, the Twins haven't really been a pushover. They have 571 runs scored. That's second in the AL Central. They have a minus 32 run differential. Their pitching has really kind of let them down this season with 603 runs allowed.
1-1 now is the count. Nola up to 80 pitches.
And those 571 runs good for second place in the American League.
Larnach fouls 1 away, 1-2.
Can you guess who is in first place in runs scored in the American League?
In the American League, the Red Sox.
The White Sox.
Oh, really?
The White Sox have really been a surprise this year.
No, that makes sense because they got that kid Murakami they picked up.
They are leading the AL Central. The Twins looking up at them 3 games back.
And they have some young guys who have been producing well. I've done a couple White Sox games this year. They've been fun to watch.
It's the power of the Pope, right?
That's true. They did that Pope hat giveaway a few days ago.
I want one of those. Not even Catholic, and I want one.
1-2, swing and a miss there from Nola. That is 8 strikeouts for Aaron Nola here in the top of the 5th. He's pitching a phenomenal game today.
Yeah, Nola really mixing up these pitches nice and well. 4 pitches to Larnach there, and they were all over the strike zone. 4-seamer, change-up, knuckle curve, back to the 4-seamer, really keeping him off balance.
So here comes Byron Buxton up to the plate next. Buxton today is 0 for 2 with a pop-up and a ground out. First pitch. And Buxton hits one over through the gap past Stott. That's a base hit. Running around first is Buxton. He will jog into second with a 2-out double off of the first pitch.
Of course, Stott used to ranging at second base and kind of misplayed this ball. Looks like he was over there, didn't quite get it into the web of the glove. It kind of nicked off of it and went into foul territory.
Buxton's 3rd hit in a commentary
That
screen.
should be a double, even though Stott would have told you he should have made that play. It was a double.
So a runner at scoring position now with 2 outs. First pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1 is the count. on Ryan Jeffers, who had a single in the first. 283 batting average overall for him, 10 homers this season.
Buxton only the second runner for the Twins in scoring position tonight. First inning, Lewis was there for 2 outs. They're 0 for 2.
And Jeffers hits one foul. Ball looked like it was well hit. Oh, look at that.
Yep, they
More
own
NFL.
Christmas now. Although the
NFL.
NBA this year will have a decent Christmas game. We got the Lakers and the Sixers, of course, with LeBron having joined the Sixers. So that'll be good.
Yeah, NFL's coming back really soon. Preseason.
Less than a month.
There's preseason games tonight, right?
Yeah, it's well underway. Camp's been underway for a few weeks now.
0-2 pitch is outside, 1-2.
Doing any football games?
It's not in the cards right now. I don't know enough about it. So many sports just aligning with each other.
No rugby games soon.
Yeah.
Cricket.
Like I know anything about that. 1-2 pitch is outside, 2-2.
Well, rugby's similar to American football. Cricket's similar to baseball.
Yeah.
So you could probably branch off a little.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with baseball and hockey just because they align. They don't align a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Check swing. He did not go. It's a 3-2 count here. This is probably going to be it for Nola, too.
And Nola up to 88 pitches, 54 strikes, make that 87 pitches.
3-2 count. Nola looks. There's 6 NFL preseason games going on. Ball 4 there on Ryan Jeffers. Thanks, Goku. That'll put 2 runners on with 2 outs, and you got to think there's a mound visit coming up here. Oh, there is.
Yep. Looks like the Phillies pitching coach coming out to chat up Nola here, as he is now up to 89 pitches. You know, coming into this game, if you would have been told that Nola would give you 5 solid innings, I think I'd take that.
No, this is good, but as long as he can get out of this.
Yes.
If he can get out of this and goes 1 earned run in 5 innings, I'll be very happy.
Of course, the timely mound visit here, we have Josh Bell coming up, and he's always a danger to pop one.
My player pick as well. He's 0 for 2 today, strikeout and a ground out. Nola with 8 Ks today. He's had a really good game.
So you picked Bell for your player, but the Phillies to win.
Well, I picked Bell and Schwarber.
Oh, yes, that's right.
We picked one from each team.
I picked a rise.
Nola 4 2/3. He's given up 5 hits today, 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts, and he's one strikeout away from his season high. There's Tim Meza warming up in the bullpen there for the Phillies. Looks like he's probably going to come in the bottom of the 6th, unless if Nola can't get this final out. Huge part of the game here. 2 runners on with 2 outs. It's Josh Bell. Nola, 89 pitches today. Here's 90 coming up in a moment. He will deliver. And that is outside. 1-0. One ball, no strikes here in the bottom of the 5th. And the pitch. And that is another ball, 2-0.
Nola's ratio is starting to look a little off right now with 91 pitches and only 54 now for strikes. So he's approaching 40 balls.
2-0 is the count. It looks like he's scared to throw one in the zone for Bell.
I think I would be too.
And the pitch. That is inside, 3-0 count. Yeah, if he loads the bases, Mays is coming in for sure. 3 balls, no strikes. Nola delivers. Called strike, 3-1. That's a huge strike. 3-1 count here on Josh Bell. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Nola delivers. Ball 4. This is going to load the bases here with 2 outs. You hear some cheers from the crowd. Sure, a lot of Twins fans made the drive out here.
Yeah, all of a sudden the tying run coming to the plate in the version of Lewis was 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. But again, he does have Nola in his book. 2 home runs, 7 for 36 in his career against Nola. So a little danger presenting itself here.
And it looks like they're going to keep Nola in here for Lewis. So back-to-back walks, the double from Buxton. It's the tying run to the plate here in Lewis. I mean, this can make this game very interesting. Swing and a miss there on that first pitch. 0-1 is the count.
Yeah, a lot of knuckle curves, mixing it up with a 4-seam and changeup tonight from Nola.
No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch is up high. It's a called strike, 0-2.
That would have been challenged.
That definitely would have been challenged, but no ABS here in Dyersville. Yeah.
Good frame job there, too, by Real Muto.
0-2 count. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Nola, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Aaron Nola gets out of a bases loaded jam. He ties his season high in strikeouts, and the inning is over. Got to give your praise where it's due to Aaron Nola. What a game from him. We will head to the top of the 6th. It's still 5-1 Phillies.
Yeah. Might be close to the start of the season here.
What an outing from him. 9 strikeouts.
A lot of traffic he's stranded too.
Yeah, only 1 earned run. That's a really good... And 9 Ks in 5 innings, too.
Yeah, so, looking back at Nola's log here on online, you can see what's called the game score. You can see what his highest game score is so far this season. Looks like he had a 67 there in that 9 strikeout game in early April. Other than that, we've had a few numbers in the 60s or mostly in the 40s, even one in the 20s there. So this is definitely one of his better starts of the season here with 8 strikeouts and only 2 earned runs.
Now we nervous for the bullpen. Yeah, right? See the bullpen. I think ideally you want to see probably Meza, Duran, or not Duran, Meza, Bolin, Duran. Hopefully that's what
we'll have one more inning
decides.
One more inning.
Oh, that's right. It's a 6.
There. Yep.
Hopefully it's Meza, maybe Kerkering, or McFarland. I wouldn't mind seeing them give McFarland a shot again. And then Bolin and Duran. That'd be my ideal, what I would do. Maybe you can get 2 out of Meza if you're lucky.
Of course, if the Phillies score more runs here, that plan could change. You could see some of those lower leverage guys come in and kind of waste some innings. Boy, last time we were wrapping up about this point.
Yeah, right? Still got probably another hour to go.
So we're coming up on 2 hours here of the game. And we're only going into the 6th inning.
Well, Mays is warming up Welch, so I'm assuming Mays is coming in here for the 6th, so unless maybe not, that could change, but all right, back here now for the top of the 6th. Phillies will come back up to hit. I believe Travis Adams is going to stay in the game. Yes, he will. Trey Turner coming up to bat here first. First pitch is inside. 1-0 now is the count. Forgot to change this.
But really painting the zone tonight with the lack of ABS from all these pitchers.
Right. 1-0 is now 2-0 or 1-1.
Again, very close call there.
I wasn't really paying attention. I was looking at the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Adams the pitch. Turner hits one in the air. It's a pop-up. Dropping himself back and making the play is Lewis, and there is the first out.
Taking a look around the league at some of the other games starting up later on. We have 2 games on the West Coast in the 10 o'clock Eastern hour. Rangers taking on the Angels in Anaheim, and then we have the Brewers taking on the Dodgers in LA. So a couple of good late games there.
Brewers and Dodgers, that'll be fun.
That is a good game. That's a potential, probably likely postseason preview.
First pitch on Harper is off the ground. 1-0 is the count. Just don't like Meza. That's fair. I mean, Meza was good at the start of the year. He had some really good numbers, but since then it's just really tampered off for him. Like most of the bullpen, honestly. The only 2 pitchers I really trust are Bolin and Duran, honestly. 1-0 is a called strike, 1-1.
Now, unfortunately, Phillies probably losing Killian for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
And they already lost, of course, Brad Keller, who was supposed to be their setup man.
Harper grounds one softly over to first. The play is made by Lewis. There is the second out here in the top of the 6th.
Shelton opting to keep Adams in there to face Harper. See how Arise does against him. It doesn't matter what side you throw from. Arise is probably going to get a hit off of you.
Yeah. Thank you, Welch. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's usually just me that does the commentaries, but I have my partner in crime come on here sometimes for some Phillies games. We commentate all 30 teams here on the channel, so. First pitch there on Arias is a ball. 1-0 is the count.
With minor league coming soon. Do one of the playoff games or something.
Arias 2 for 3 with 2 singles. And he does not even swing at that at all. Counts 1-1.
Yeah, Rise often looks at the first strike. He's a good 2-strike hitter.
1-1 pitch is outside, 2-1. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm smarter, definitely smarter about hockey than I am baseball, but this guy probably knows more about baseball than I do.
Well, just wasted a lot of my life watching it, especially this team.
2-1 pitch. Arias hits one in the air. This is a pop-up over to Buxton, and he'll make the play there at center field, and that'll do it for the first half. We will head to the bottom of the 6th, where we will see a new pitcher come in for the Phils.
Quick inning there.
Yeah.
So far, my click to pick, Arise, has 2 hits, so I'll take that. Bell is a walk for you.
Well, I don't know if anybody could beat what my buddy Schwarber's done today.
I think that's your best pick. Although Buxton has a hit for me too with that double.
All right. Missed it. What's the point of this Field of Dreams game? It's just like a fun game that they do based off of the movie. And it's always a cool experience. It's my first one I've seen, though. It's the first one in 4 years. I think if it wasn't on Netflix, I'd like it a lot more. I don't hate the broadcast, though. Broadcast is
I
decent.
believe it was on, I want to say it was on Fox the last 2 times.
I think it might have been ESPN.
ESPN,
because Joe Buck.
First time it was on Fox. I remember the first one.
Maybe it was Fox, because Joe Buck called it.
Well, yeah, Joe Buck was MLB on Fox before he went over to football on ESPN.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so Nola looking to win a start here for only the 2nd time in the last, almost a month and a half. He did not win, Phillies did not win a single game he started in July. They've won one of 2 games he started so far here in August. Right. So looking to make that 2.
Yeah, the Kevin Costner movie. All right. So Brooks Raley's coming into the game here instead. So Meza's not coming in. Raley is coming in for Aaron Nola here for this 6th inning. Yeah, I like that switch a lot more.
Philly's trying to bridge to their best pitchers in the later innings. So kind of biting their tongue here a little bit, grinning it a bit, and seeing how Raley can do against the middle of the order. Cody Clemens up here first.
Final line for Aaron Nola: 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 9 strikeouts and gave up 3 walks. I'll take that any day of the week.
Yeah, you'd like to see your pitcher go more than 5 innings,
Yeah.
but given Nola's struggles so far this year, it's certainly a serviceable start.
All right, back here from Iowa. Back here in Iowa. And Brooks Raley on the mound. He's making his 3rd start for the Phillies. 2.81 ERA this year with the Mets / the Phils. First pitch there on Clemens is a called strike, 0-1. Lefty-lefty matchup here. And that next pitch is inside, 1-1.
Do have to note that 7 miles to the south of Dyersville now, we have a heavy shower. Keep an eye on the radar. If there's lightning within a certain corridor of the ballpark, they obviously will take precautions. So we'll have to keep an eye on that here in the next couple innings.
Hopefully we'll be okay. Now 2 balls and a strike here to Clemens. 2-1 count. And the pitch. Clemens hits one in the air over into deep left field. Marsh is going back. It is foul. So 2-2. Stayed in play, but Marsh just couldn't get there to make the catch.
Brooks Raley, of course, native of the Central U.S., who was drafted by the Cubs back in 2009. He's been around for a while. And I believe he has pitched for the Iowa Cubs as well.
2-2 is the count.
Yeah, back in 2012, he pitched in Iowa.
Wow.
And 2013.
Swing and a miss there from Clemens. And Brooks Raley has his first strikeout of the day, and there's the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. So 1 out here now. Coming up is Luke Keeschel. See if we get any pinch hitting substitutions here at some point. Would imagine it's more likely for the Twins than it would be for the Phillies. First pitch there on Keeschel is a called ball. 1-0 now is the count.
And I think Culpepper will be a candidate to be pinch hit for later in the game.
Right. 1-0. And Keeschel hits one over through the gap. This is going into the corner. This is hit well. He's going to run around first, over to second, and he's going to stay there for a 1-out double.
Keeschel with some good speed around the base there. Very nearly turned that into a triple. He's a speedy guy. 14 stolen bases this season. Again, he made his debut last year. He's up to 28 already in his career. So he definitely has some speed. We saw it on display right there.
Second hit of the day for him. He's now 3 for 5 in commentaries. And Brooks Lee now with a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch is a called strike. 0-1. Next pitch is outside. 1-1. 1-1 is the count. Raley the pitch. Fouled away there from Lee. 1-2. Yeah, Raley has appeared in a commentary prior. He's made 1 appearance when we stream him. He gave up no hits, had a strikeout in a third of an inning pitch. That was when he was with the Mets.
Yeah.
Called strike 3 there on Brooks Lee. There is the second strikeout for Raley. And the second out of the game. And we will head to the 9-0 hitter now in Culpepper coming up.
Yeah, Raley's settled down as of late. He gave up 2 runs, of course, in his Phillies debut back on August 5th, but he's thrown now 3+ innings since then. That's not allowed an earned run, and he struck out a total of 4 players as of this point.
And now we got a mound visit here for the Phillies with Culpepper coming up to the plate. Take a second here. Yeah, did you see this? They're doing a signature like MLB dish bracket. Like they're taking signature foods from one ballpark. Like they'll probably take the Schwarbomb Sundae.
Oh, not the
and
cheesesteak?
Or the cheesesteak or something like that. They're putting it into a bracket for you to vote on.
Oh. Do we get to try it?
I would
There
hope
needs
so.
to be a way to try them all.
Looks like Boland's warming up in the bullpen for the Phillies.
Yeah, I went to the Phillies game last week, and might have been the first time I didn't get a cheesesteak in years at the ballpark. Wanted to mix it up.
I've gotten the Sanchez sliders the last few times.
There you go.
Foul tip there on Culpepper.
You just need player-named foods.
Yeah, right?
That's what you want.
Sanchez sliders. Got the Schwarbomb Sundae.
Oh, how was that? With
yeah,
the
it was good.
Uncrustable.
It was good.
Okay. Yeah,
It's a
had
lot of
sugar
calories.
rush after.
A lot of calories, though. I got to run
Yeah.
like a mile after
Just
I
a
eat it.
bit.
Yeah.
But it contains an Uncrustable and ice cream and sprinkles, chocolate syrup, I think, right? Or
Yeah.
strawberry syrup.
And I had 2 of those within a week.
Yeah, 2. See, when we went to the game back at, what was that, April, it was new, so it was such
Yeah.
a long line, you had to wait. So I guess the lines have gotten a little shorter now.
Well, now the strat is to go at the beginning of the game
Yes.
and not
no
during
one
the
gets
game.
dessert then.
Yeah. Chopper over to short, throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a double from Luke Keyshaw is all the Twins are going to get. It is still a 5-1 ball game as we head to the top of the 7th.
Yeah, talk about a homecoming for this guy. 2012, he pitched
Yeah,
at
right?
Iowa. What was that?
That's
14 years
That's
ago.
unreal. Yeah, 14 years
Crazy.
ago.
What were you doing 14 years ago?
I was 5
You were
14
5.
years ago. You should know what I was doing 14
I know.
years ago.
Making every dollar count is important to you, so it's important to Allstate. That's why we help you find more ways to save on car insurance.
Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Our next baseball commentary will be Sunday night. It'll be Sunday night baseball between the Astros and the Mariners. And I think we might get a bullpen change here for the Twins. I could be wrong. But Adams has gone 2 innings here. We'll see if they might try and stretch one more out of him, but I don't know.
Yeah, probably not. I'd be surprised.
That's
at that.
one thing that Mattingly has done a poor job at.
Bullpen
Knowing
decisions.
when to pull pitchers, knowing when to bring certain guys in.
He has indicated that more likely than not, this won't be his only season with the Phillies. So he kind of let the door open a little bit there a few weeks ago. So
He said that he wanted to come back. I'm not sure the Phillies want to bring him back.
well, his son want him to come back.
Well,
I guess he probably will step away
Yeah.
from that decision. Leave it.
Yeah, his
the
son is the
higher-ups.
manager, but I'm not sure
General
that's
manager.
that's his decision.
No. Typically,
It's Dombrowski's.
Dombrowski
Or Middleton.
And Middleton
Yeah.
would be leading the charge with that one.
Yeah.
As of right now, it still says Adams is in for the game.
Nice.
So. That
All
is
right.
surprising. He's still in.
Well then, back here for the top of the 7th. Travis Adams coming in here for the 3rd inning. And he will face off against Stott, Bohm, and Marsh. Home runs by game. Wow, there were no homers last year. Or the last time they did it in 2022. In 2021, there were 8 home runs. That was
that was a home run derby there between the Sox and the Yankees in that first edition.
That was an iconic game. Hope they do that every year. I hope they do this, maybe not every year, but like every other year would be cool.
Yeah, we were talking before the game about how they hosted a game at the Bristol Speedway in Tennessee. And
Yeah, that was
obviously
certainly
it had some
interesting.
weather issues with that game. So we could see something like that again, or Field of Dreams game as well.
Off the top of your head, where would you want it to go next? Like a location.
That's a good question. You have to give me a little think about that.
Stott fouls away, 2-1. I mean, I don't know. Like you gotta think of something like unique. Like somewhere you would play a ball game, somewhere unique.
So you could theoretically, some football stadiums have enough room for a baseball
Yeah,
field.
you could do
so
that.
we could pick a football stadium somewhere, probably.
I don't know if that's
Remove
as
some seats.
yeah.
you'd
I
have
don't
to.
know if that's as unique though
No.
as like this or the Bristol Speedway Classic.
I think the MLB has also had some international games the past couple of years in London. That probably took place in the Field of Dreams game a couple of years ago.
They had a few in Japan as well.
Japan. Yeah, those are pretty frequent.
Swing and a foul tip there for Stott. Throw to first is in time, and that is a strikeout there for Adams.
I believe Mexico and Puerto Rico as well.
They should do something in Hawaii.
That would be quite the logistics to get everyone to Hawaii.
That would be interesting. Well, it's not.
Then again, it's similar to Japan, flying across the Pacific. So, how about in the desert? Is there a desert baseball stadium? Can someone look that up?
I'm sure there would be like Arizona. Well, yeah, there's one in Arizona. Like you talking like
I just want to see.
Mexico?
I just want to see sand beyond the
like the
outfield.
Grand Canyon in the background
Grand
or whatever.
Canyon, yes. 10 extra points for hitting a ball in the Grand Canyon.
0-1 count here on Bohm. I'm forgetting to update this because we're talking so much. 1-1 here now in Alec Bohm. Bohm is 0 for 3 today. He's one of 2 hitters to not have a hit here for the Phillies today. 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. 1-2.
Yeah, of course, it was a frustrating start to the season for Bohm. He's got his average up to 229. He's hitting 278 in his last 7 games. And there's the Philly
Hey,
fanatic
look who's
in the
there.
stands. Beating on someone's head.
I think that's what's happening there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here in the bottom of the 7th.
7th inning stretch looming is Kevin Costner.
Adams looks and the pitch. Bohm fouls one away.
The Fanatic wearing the same jersey the Phillies are, but not the same hats.
XXXXXL for him.
Just a bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And Bohm fouls one away again.
Taking a selfie with a Brewers fan. Of course, Milwaukee, not too far away from Iowa.
No, that makes sense. Oh, there's the Twins mascot.
It's a twin. Bear. Twin cub. I think.
1-2. And Bohm hits a line drive over into left field. Going back toward the wall. It is off of the wall. Bohm's going to run around first and jog into second with a double with 1 out.
That thing was crushed 106 miles an hour off the bat.
That was a really well hit ball.
That's the hardest hit of the night. Went 388 feet, of course, to one of the deeper parts of the park. But Bohm getting all of that. That pitch, a cutter right down the middle.
So everybody except for JT Realmuto now has a hit today. Yep, you're right, Star Wars. Everybody but JT has a hit today. So 1 out here with a runner in scoring position. It is Brandon Marsh back up, who is 1 for 1 today with 2 walks. And Marsh will foul the first pitch away. Counts now 0-1. Here with 1 out.
Yeah, Marsh against Adams in his career has just 1 at bat, but he has a hit and an RBI. Let's make it 2.
No balls, 1 strike. Here in the top of the 7th. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now is the count. How we doing weather-wise?
Still got that shower just to the south of Dyersville. Get a little further north with these. So, we got about 3 innings, 2.5 left in the game here. They should be okay. We'll see.
No balls, 2 strikes. Here on Brandon Marsh. Adams looks. And the pitch. Off the ground, 1-2. Yeah, we've had some pretty lengthy games here on the channel. I had a game that I had an hour-long rain delay in it, and then the stream ended up lasting almost 5 hours. Or
Take calls.
4.5.
Take calls during the rain delay.
No, I actually organized some of my baseball cards that I need to organize.
There you go.
And Marsh hits one in the air over into deep right field. Going back is Keyshaw. It's out of here. Brandon Marsh with a 2-run homer. It's 7-1 Phillies as they add on some more runs.
There's that blast that really separates this game from the Twins here. So Phillies probably will be reevaluating their pitching plan for the rest of the game. Maybe some of those high leverage guys not necessarily coming in just to give them a couple of nights off. That'll go a long way for the rest of the season.
Man, Brandon Marsh, 2 for 2 today. That is 3 homers from the Phillies in their pitching or in their offense today. You can't be upset whatsoever about the way this team's played today, that's for sure.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour off the bat. That one went 365 into the Iowa night.
Here's Real Muto, the only player without a hit today, and that ball is hit over into shallow right. Keyshaw will run in and make the catch. So there is the second out. And now we will head back over to Justin Crawford next.
Twins playing a little bit with fire there by keeping Adams in this game. Now having pitched 2 2/3 innings, he's already thrown 42 pitches, so they really wanted to get some work out of him, and it ends up coming back and biting them.
And you just spoke at the perfect time because he's coming out of the game here. Adams is done after 2 2/3. We will get a pitching change here from Dyersville.
And look at some IHOP. Go for some IHOP right now.
Yeah, should have had somebody make food for us. 2 2/3 for Adams. 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 strikeout. And it looks like Taylor Rogers is coming into the game. Taylor Rogers has also appeared in a commentary stream previously.
Yeah, originally drafted by the Twins, went to San Francisco for a time, including stops in San Diego, Milwaukee in the interim, and he was also traded to the Cubs from the Reds, and he's back here in Minnesota for his, what season is this? 11th Major League season.
Wow.
Twin of Tyler Rogers. Who is a pitcher for the Blue Jays.
All right. Bit of a more lengthy game than we were used to.
Just a bit. Luckily, nature has not called yet. There's still time. Yeah, you can see Twins kind of throwing some of their very low leverage pitchers.
Yeah.
The 5.27 ERA for Rogers here this season. Not having his best effort.
All right, 7-1 ball game here with a pitching change here for the Twins. It's Taylor Rogers who is coming in here for the Twins today. Rogers heading into this game, he hasn't particularly been, as you said, one of Minnesota's higher relievers. Over 5 ERA this year. First pitch there on Crawford is a called strike. 0-1 is the count. 5.27 ERA and 42 2/3.
Too many walks. Too.
And Crawford hits a fly ball over to Buxton. He'll make the play. The inning is over. So the Phillies add on with a 2-run homer from Brandon Marsh. We will get the 7th inning stretch.
And apparently nothing's happening because they went right to ads.
Yeah. Why would you think they would show us that? So Trevor Larnach will come up to the plate here in a 7-1 ball game. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it. Our next commentary will be on Sunday for some Sunday night baseball.
Here's a fun fact. Dyersville, Iowa is in Delaware County, Iowa. Delco, Iowa.
Huh.
The population is 44,035 from 2000, 4477 the last census. Not only the site of the Field of Dreams movie site, it's home to the National Farm Toy Museum. So there you go. Guess just a bunch of tractors in that museum. Tractor toys.
Jonathan Bolin is coming into the game here for Brooks Raley. I suppose, yeah. Bolin making his 4th commentary appearance. Every time I live stream the Phillies, he's coming into a game.
Mastana really wants to win this one, bringing Bolin in here.
Yeah, right.
2.74 ERA, 53 strikeouts at 42 innings. Having a solid campaign for the Phils this season.
Final line for Raley. He struck out 2 batters, gave up only 1 hit in the 1 inning that he came in for. If I had to guess, knowing Don Mattingly, it'll probably be Kerkering in the 8th. I'm not sure they'll bring Duran in. I want to see McFarland. I hope they can maybe bring McFarland in for the 8th, and then Kerkering to close it. But that would be my ideal.
Yeah. So the Phillies in their bullpen: Alvarado, Duran, Kerkering, Meza, and McFarland, and they have Sugar as well.
Show all the starting pitchers there. Let's bring in Sanchez to close out the inning.
Yeah, get an inning in.
Yeah,
A
why
little
not?
side session.
7-1 ball game here in the Field of Dreams. Due up here for the Twins is their top of the order. It's Trevor Larnach who will face off first. Larnach is 2 for 3 today as we head around for the 4th time in the order. First pitch there from Bolin is outside. 1-0 now is the count. I think they could get 2 innings out of Bolin, potentially, if it's a short inning. 1-0 pitch. That's a fly ball over into center field. Crawford is running back. He will make the catch. And there is the first out. And now
pitch away there, fast ball to Larnach, and kind of a lazy fly out to center.
And now Byron Buxton will come up to the plate here for the Twins.
This is turning into a field of nightmares.
That's a good
for the
analogy.
Twins.
Buxton fouls away off that first pitch.
I'm here all night, folks.
Yeah, right. Count is 0-1. 1 for 3 today with that double in the 5th. No balls, 1 strike. Next pitch is outside, 1-1. Yeah, Bolin is one of the few guys that I trust in the bullpen for the Phillies.
Yeah, I mean, other than Duran, maybe the only guy.
Bolin and Duran. McFarland hasn't done enough for me to trust him or not trust him yet. I did trust Kerkering, but since the All-Star break, he has just been completely off the rails.
You want to talk about Alvarado with his
No.
wildness?
No, he has not been great. 2-1 is up and away, 3-1. Or down and away, I guess.
I think we jinxed him into a walk here.
I hope not. I mean, you're not gonna strike out the side every single game. You're gonna have your ups and downs. But for most of this bullpen, it's been downs. Full count here on Buxton.
Yeah, of course, the Twins bullpen and the Phillies bullpen kind of part and parcel of each other. They're pretty similar in their struggles they've had this season.
Mm-hmm. 3 balls, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the 7th. Buxton loads up and looks. And the pitch. He'll hit one in the air over into shallow center. Turner will make the play. And there is the second out. Ryan Jeffers coming up next.
Yeah, slider down and away from Buxton. There's a high pop up there to Turner.
Right.
61-degree launch angle.
Wow. Very nice stadium. Very nice area. First pitch. And Jeffers hits one through the gap. That's a base hit there for him. It's his second hit of the day. Marsh will make the play and hold him at first. It's a 2-out single. Well, one thing you can't question is there has been a lot of offense here in this game.
For one side.
I mean, the Twins have gotten off some hits too. They've hit in every inning except for one to this point. But they haven't been able to score them. That's the other thing of it too. First pitch there on Bell. He fouls one away. Count is now 0-1.
Particularly heavy shower about 9 miles south of the ballpark right now. I have to keep an eye on that one for lightning.
No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch is down low, 1-1.
No ghost yet. No ghosts. We're looking. Oh, that might be a ghost. I bet all the balls are already picked up by now.
Oh, probably. There's probably people who have gone in there and picked them up. And Josh Bell hits one in the air over into left field. Marsh going back. He makes the catch as he runs into the cornfield. Kind of. And the inning is over. We will head to the top of the 8th here from Dyersville. And Kyle Schwarber is the first batter due up in the top of the Phillies order.
Still a chance for that natural home run cycle.
He needs 2, though.
Yeah.
We'll have to have a really good 8th inning here. But maybe. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it. Other games on the West Coast almost ready to start.
Yeah, they're about to get underway here as 2 more games in Major League Baseball this evening. The others were completed this afternoon. We have the Rangers at the Angels and the Brewers at the Dodgers in a potential postseason preview. Not a postseason preview
Right.
in Anaheim. Sorry, Mike Trout.
Yeah, definitely not a postseason preview out there.
Don't go golfing with Mike Trout. Did you hear that story? About how he had all sorts of his teammates on the golf course with him, and one by one on the trade deadline day, they were being called and traded.
Oh, really? That's
Yep.
funny. Well, not only that, he can hit. He's a pretty good golfer from what I've heard.
Oh, yeah. He has his own golf course in
Yeah.
South Jersey. His own private course designed by Tiger Woods that cost $100 million. Yeah. As one does.
Yeah, as one does. I have one too. Don't you?
Mike Trout, of course, like we said, a native of South Jersey there, also a big weather geek. He likes to track snowstorms in the winter.
You and him can relate on that.
Yeah, I need to get him up to my company.
Yeah, right?
Give him a tour.
Huh.
Yeah, growing up in South Jersey, growing up with those winter storms, grew fascinated with them.
All right, back here now for the top of the 8th here from Dyersville, Iowa. And I don't believe we have any change to the Minnesota pitcher, so I think it's going to be Rogers still. Kyle Schwarber will be the first batter to bat here in the top of the 8th. 37 home runs now at this point. He's had 2 today.
Major league leader in home runs, and just seeing this ball go to right field there in the first inning, and then a few innings later, off the glove of right fielder Keyshaw, and bet he wishes he had that one back.
Yeah. Rogers stays in the games.
Schwarber now just 11 home runs away from the most home runs for any player in the first 5 seasons with a team.
And that's doable. He can definitely do that.
Absolutely. A little over a month left to go. What, about 6 weeks? 6 weeks and a few days left in the Major League season.
Swinging a miss there on that 0-1 pitch. Counts now 0-2.
It's really snuck up on us the end of the season here.
Yeah, it's been a fast-paced season here.
It started early in March, so I guess that's why.
That's true. No balls, 2 strikes. Here in the top of the 8th. Rogers loads up. Next pitch is outside. 1-2. One-two pitch is a called strike 3 there for Kyle Schwarber. That's one thing he also does a lot. Strike out a pretty decent bit, but he's had himself a good game today. We'll allow it this
strike out homer guy. That's Schwarber for you.
1 out in the top of the 8th. Trey Turner coming back up to the plate. First pitch there from Turner, grounded over to short. Throw to first is in time. And there is the second out off the first pitch. Now Bryce Harper will come up here for the 5th time around.
Yeah, going back to my recent remarks about Kevin Costner, I guess his participation in tonight's game will be limited to just that voiceover narration at the beginning. Not sure what's going on in the cornfield there.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to what was going on.
A couple of people looking down at something in the cornfield.
Top of the 8th, 2 outs. First pitch on Harper is a called strike, 0-1. Harper 1 for 3 today. 0-1. And that is a check swing. He did go 0-2.
That was close.
Yeah, I looked a little bit close on that. I don't think not sure he agrees with that.
Not a challengeable thing, though.
No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Called strike 3. That is 1-2-3 goes the top of the Phillies order. And that'll do it for the first half of the 8th inning. We will head to the bottom of the 8th. It is 7-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. Coming up on 3 hours here since this game has started.
About 3.5 hours since we started sitting here.
Yeah, right?
My legs are falling asleep.
Should have did that 7th inning stretch.
Yeah, I could have been Kevin Costner. Surprised they didn't do like something there in the 7th inning, like God Bless America or something.
Maybe they did and they just didn't show it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past
Netflix.
I wouldn't put it
ads.
past Netflix.
It's the only time I see ads on Netflix is when they have live events. Checking the pitching matchup for the rest of the series. Tomorrow, of course, is an off day. On Saturday, it's a 7:10 first pitch Eastern Time. Jesus Luzardo against Connor Prylup for the Twins. And then the final game on Sunday in Minnesota, that is Andrew Painter and Dean Kremer at 2:10 p.m. Eastern. Tickets as low as $31 right now.
Wow. Does it say $9?
$5 for the Angels game. Oh, Royals and Angels. There you go. That's why. Oh, my goodness. Not going to be a lot of people at that game, folks.
Kind of wish I lived near those teams because I definitely would do that. If it's $9 to go to a game.
Back, before the Phillies went on this recent run there from about 2012 to 2020, tickets were cheap on the third-party sites for the Phillies games. You can snatch up an outfield seat for $10 or so in that era.
Looks like Orion Kerkering is going to come into the game here, as I predicted. Derek Hill is replacing Bryce Harper in right. Doesn't look like we'll see him bat, sadly. That's my boy, Derek Hill. He hit that grand slam and that walk-off in the same week. Just an absolute animal. Final line for Bolin, he pitched 1 inning, gave up just 1 hit. But another scoreless outing there for him.
It's like MLB set up a pop-up store at the Field of Dreams field. Of
Oh,
course.
really?
Sell the merch.
Yeah, there's Derek Hill. Walk-off in the 12th inning against the Blue Jays on Sunday. Next pitch is down low, 2-0. Kerkering has struggled as of late. He's up to a 3.88 ERA. He has almost a 10 ERA since the All-Star break. 2-0 count, and now it's 3-0.
Yeah, Derek Hill giving Bryce Harper some time to rest here. He's been a little achy the past couple of days after transitioning to right.
Next pitch is a called strike, 3-1 there on Royce Lewis.
Hopefully nothing wrong with Harper, and they're just giving him some rest.
Yeah, it's probably a, it's probably a, giving him some rest, yeah. Lewis pops out over into foul territory. Bohm running back. It is into the corn. So no good.
Bohm also almost went into the corn himself.
Derek Hill diving over there and taking a look.
It's probably nothing like Iowa corn, I can imagine. Very fresh.
Three 3-1 count. Or sorry, 3-2 count here on Lewis, actually. And he taps one in front of Kerkering. Throw to first is in time. They make the play in the bottom of the 8th. There's the first out. Good play there by JT Realmuto. And now Cody Clemens coming up to the plate here. Former Philly, as we mentioned.
A little bit of a wide throw there by Realmuto, but Bohm is so tall, he was able to reach and grab that one and get him out at first, no problem.
Good play. Clemens coming up here now. Clemens is 0 for 3 today. Twins with 8 hits today, despite only having 1 run. First pitch is a ball. 1-0 now is the count.
Not too far from the Phillies, 11 hits so far.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to score them. They've been a lot of singles,
a lot of
couple
traffic
doubles.
stranded by Nola there in the early innings.
Yeah, 5 of those coming from Nola. But I'll take that Nola start any day of the week. And I think a lot of people in the comments agree with that. Or would agree with that. Maybe. 1-1. 1-2.
I'm sure Nola probably wanted to go a little deeper into this game, but 5 innings will do.
He just still gets worked on counts.
And enough to qualify for the win, too.
Yeah. Well, he's going to get the win on this, right?
Yep. 5 plus innings. As long as the Phillies keep the lead.
Kerkering throw to first. He got it. There's out number 2.
Oh, there we go. There's the pop-up shop.
Oh, probably some nice merchandise. Probably expensive, though.
$55 for a hat, I just saw.
Jeez. 55 for a hat?
You know.
So 2 outs here. Kerkering winds up. It is against Keishel. First pitch is down the middle for a strike. 0-1 now the count. Keishel with a solo home run and a double. Next pitch is outside, 1-1. He's been one of the prevalent hitters here for the Twins today. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, Keyshaw all over this game.
Yeah.
More ways than one.
Next pitch is outside. 3-1 count here.
Maybe he'll donate his glove that the home run ball hit off of to the Hall of Fame.
Huh. Or the Field of Dreams Museum.
So apparently
Called
not
strike on
a
the next
sellout for tonight's game. 7,163 is the announced attendance. They have 8,000
Really?
seats, though, at this stadium.
It's about 900 free seats. Doesn't look like it, though. It does look like a little bit less crowded in front of home plate.
I wonder how much those seats behind home plate are.
Too much. Called strike 3 there. I think Keyshaw thought that was going to be a ball 4, but a called strike 3 there for Kerkering. Twins go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 8th. We will head to the final inning here today in the top of the 9th. It is 7-1 Phillies.
All right, we're getting there.
Final opportunity for the Phillies to add on some more insurance runs. I don't know. We'll see who comes in as that relief hitter or the relief pitcher in the bottom of the 9th.
Yeah, this forecast really turned out for the best here. The final, looks like the thunderstorms and showers are no longer developing to the south of Dyersville.
That is
moving
great.
away.
That is great to hear. Yeah, good inning there from Kerkering. I think we're going to see a change. Yeah, we are going to see a change here for the Twins. Tommy Nance is coming into the game here for Taylor Rogers. Final line for Rogers today. He pitched 1 1/3, 2 strikeouts.
Tommy Nance, one of the better pitchers this season for the Twins. 3.25 ERA in 44 games, 46
That's
strikeouts.
good numbers. All right.
MLB and T-Mobile offer you a chance to win trips to all 30 stadiums. Yes, all 31 HD3s. Views. This is so much fun. The food. Yes, they're here at the ballpark. The vibe.
All right.
The exemption of the experiences.
Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you are new. Hit that like button as well to be greatly appreciated.
Baseball back when I was a little boy, and I could hit pretty good when I was 3 years old. I fell in love with it. I really did. I don't know that baseball was my future back then, but I was a pretty good young athlete starting around 3 to 5 years old.
All right, top of the 9th coming up here now in just a moment. Due up here for the Phillies, it'll be Luis Arias, followed by Bryson Stott and Alec Boehm, barring there is no changes to the lineup. First pitch there is down low on Arias. Count is now 1-0. Tommy Nance is the new pitcher, 3.25 ERA in 44 games. 1-0 count. And the pitch. Called strike, 1-1. As you said, he always takes the first strike.
Yep. Games on the West Coast just starting now in Anaheim and Los Angeles, both in the LA area. 0-0 for each of those.
1-1 count. And Arias hits one through the gap. That's his 3rd hit of the day. It is
There
a
we go.
single.
Maybe we didn't break him.
So 3 singles today for Luis Arias.
Pick clicked.
Yeah,
we
right?
picked the 2 best hitters of the night, I think, for the Phillies.
Yeah, we did good
Yeah,
today.
maybe Marsh could be in that category.
Marsh is 2 for 2 with 2 walks. He had a hell of a day.
Yep, he needed that.
Bryson Stott, 1 for 4. He's up to the plate here now.
If you're sticking with us here, you're troopers.
Oh,
Coming
yeah.
on 3 hours here in about 15 minutes.
Hey, you'd be surprised. A lot of people would stick with me on the hockey
Cool.
streams. Yet again, the hockey streams are maybe
I've wanted to
only 3
leave like
hours.
3 times.
1-0 count. 2-0. Don't quote me on this, but I think off of the one camera angle, I think I saw Durant warming up. I might be wrong. I think on the one camera angle, I saw Durant in the background. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch, and that is a ball. 2-1.
Note here that Derek Hill is a native of Iowa, so cool to get him into this game. Maybe that was the reason that Mattingly put him out there as well.
Good. Great character, too. You know he keeps a notebook for every pitcher he's faced?
Oh, nice.
Like, he'll be writing down in his notebook, like, what pitches the pitcher does.
Does his
and
homework.
stuff.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a native of Des Moines, Iowa. A couple of hours from Dyersville.
He's become one of my favorites on this team.
Yeah,
Really.
he was a good pickup.
Something about those pinch hitters. 2-2. And Stott fouls one away.
He has come down back to earth a little bit after his hot start with the Phillies, but he's been clutch. He's only hitting 100 over his last 7 games, 130 over his last 15.
And look at that. Juan Duran's warming up in the bullpen. Not too surprising. Stott grounds one over to second. This is going to be 2. And yes, it is. So it's a double play there for the Twins here in the top of the 9th.
Duran warming up. Don Mattingly thinking the Twins fans need to see their former closer.
No runners on, 2 outs. Alec Boehm coming up.
See if they have any intro plan for him.
Maybe they'll just play a
They'll
song.
cut away, Netflix.
Oh, yeah, they'll cut away for sure. Maybe they'll just
They're
play
not
a song,
sponsored
though.
by a law firm like
Yeah.
the other intro.
First pitch is outside there on Alec Boehm. Here with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Count is now 1-0. Boehm with a double in the 7th. 231 average overall in the year. 1-0 pitch is up high. 2-0.
So is Field of Dreams happening tonight, or is it too late now?
I think I'll watch it. Oh, I'll be up. I'll be up for a while still. Still got stuff I gotta do.
Ah, to be young.
Yeah, right. Then I gotta get up and go to work. 2-0 is the count, and the pitch is outside. 3-0 here on Alec Boehm. Got to give credit where it's due. A really good outing here from Aaron Nola, and just everybody on the Phillies has been good today. 3 balls, 1 strike here on Alec Boehm. And the pitch. Boehm fouls one away, full count.
Yeah, I think we have to give props to the bullpen as well. Rayleigh, Bolin, Kirkering, each throwing a scoreless frame. 3 strikeouts between the 2, only 2 hits allowed.
I mean, that is just exactly what you want to see. I mean, you brought in Rayleigh as a deadline acquisition. Like, you want him to be a guy, maybe not like an 8th reliever kind of guy, but like a guy you bring in the 6th or the 7th.
It is a little surprising, though, Mattingly deploying his best pitchers here in a 7-1 game, but
I think it's because of
the off day tomorrow.
I think that too. And I think it's because of the
National
circumstance
showcase
of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other factor of it too. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here in the top of the 9th. Nance, the pitch. Swing and a miss there from Alec Boehm. And there goes the top of the 9th. So we will head to the bottom of the 9th here from Dyersville, Iowa. The Field of Dreams is almost at its end. And Juan Duran will come out and close it for the Phillies. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you are new. Hit that like button as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Hey, comparatively speaking, we got ourselves a good game today.
Yeah.
We got a couple of home runs.
I guess we, first game we stream. If you like good pitching, that was a good game. If you like good hitting, you like this game. Though we have some decent pitching as well.
It's good on both fronts.
just long. It's a little long.
Yeah, well,
Commissioner will be calling the Phillies and Twins, saying to step it up next time.
I'm not too surprised that it's lasted to
Yeah.
this length.
Netflix is trying to get their money's worth.
Yeah. Well, I don't even really think it's that. They haven't really done any like pregame things during the game.
Yeah, the home run derby on Netflix was kind of a whole promotional gambit for Netflix, and they really haven't done too much here. I wonder if baseball called Netflix and was like, "Hey, can we, settle down a little bit here?"
Yeah, well, I
guys?"
think they learned their lesson because there was a lot of people who gave Netflix a ton of flack
Yeah,
for that home run derby.
yeah. No Will Ferrell tonight.
Yeah.
But again, Kevin Costner, come on.
Yeah, at least
You should have been there.
bring him out for something. Come on.
Should have been there.
Yeah, I think it's just because of the offense. So
Yeah, Duran didn't get an intro. Reading from one of the Phillies beat reporters here, did not get an intro at the game. He did not pitch at all in the St. Louis series, so I guess he needs a little bit of work. That's why Mattingly might be bringing him in too.
I guess that makes sense why he's coming in here.
And then off day tomorrow.
Yeah. Fifth pitcher used by the Phillies today.
Interesting to see how the Minnesota crowd will react to him this weekend when he pitches, if he gets into Saturday or Sunday's game.
Final line for Kerkering. 1 inning pitched. He gave up no hits. And nothing else either. 1 strikeout. All right. The Field of Dreams will likely come to an end here. It's a 7-1 ball game in favor of the Phillies.
See, if you saw the movie, you would have recognized that quote.
Yeah.
You'll see it tonight. Baby's a trooper.
Brooks Lee will come up to the plate here for the Twins. As Duran will look to close it out, the star closer for the Phillies. First pitch on Lee. Swing and a miss. Count is now 0-1. This is not a save situation, but Duran, a 1.74 ERA in 44 games. He's 25 for 27 in saves this year.
Of course, Duran facing a lot of his former teammates, but Culpepper's 0 for 3 against him.
0-1 pitch is off the ground and away, 0-2. Culpepper's the only one that's faced Duran?
Actually, let me double check that.
Because he's a rookie. Oh, I know what you're looking at, because you're looking at it on
Lee
here.
was over- yeah.
That's his record in the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's getting late, folks.
It's all good. It's all good. 1-1 is the count. I've messed up the count all day. It wasn't even late when I was doing it.
Duran did pitch against his old team, the Twins, after the trade last year.
And the pitch. Swing and fouled away. 1-2 there now on Lee. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Great crowd here today. We'll be live again on Sunday Night Baseball for Padres, for Astros and Mariners.
Padres last weekend, I think, right?
It was, but I couldn't do it because the game went to 12 innings. That was a game.
Yeah, that was a good one.
One ball, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the ninth. Duran the pitch. And that is outside, 2-2.
Yeah, getting a picture here on social media of the scoreboard from earlier in the game. They're literally employing ladders to change the score in center field there. Very bare bones scoreboard, just showing the runs.
Old-fashioned. 2-2. And Lee grounds one over to Arias. Throw to first is in time. There is the first out here in the bottom of the ninth. So Culpepper will come up next here.
Culpepper has never faced Duran. To correct myself.
It's all good. I figured so because it's only been like maybe 10th game.
Neither had Lee. So.
Yeah. Talk about the Shore Bomb Sunday on the broadcast.
You've had a few of those.
I have. First pitch on Culpepper is a called strike. 0-1 now is the count.
I got ice cream.
And Culpepper hits one over into left. That is a base hit. Marsh will make the play, and Culpepper is on in his first matchup against the Rams. Look at that.
Rookie against the star closer getting a hit. I'll take that. But yeah, no Schwarber Sundays for me, but I got ice creams last week at the ballpark, and they melted all over us with how hot it was.
Yeah, that wasn't the worst temperature I've
It wasn't,
been in.
but it was still hot because we were in the sun.
Oh yeah, we were in the
sitting
shade,
inside.
fortunately. Larnick coming in here now. He's 2 for 4 in the 5th time around the Twins rotation. First pitch, and Larnick hits one over to Duran, and this is going to be 2, and the ball game is over.
That was quick.
A double play ends the Field of Dreams game, and the Phillies win it by a score of 7-1 here in Dyersville. Wow, what a game that was. That was a fun game to commentate with you. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was great.
Wow.
Aaron Nola, of course, probably deserves a shout out for this game. He struck out 9, 5 solid innings there, allowed some traffic on the bases, but he was able to survive and get the win here.
Yeah, Schwarber with a 2-home-run game. Marsh went 2 for 2 today with 2 walks. Every Philly had a hit except for JT Realmuto, and then you had some decent offense from the Twins. I think they got like 10 hits today, but obviously they only ended up scoring 1. So yeah, it was a really well played game.
Good to see Luis Arraez
Yeah.
get 3 hits. Obviously, he's been struggling a bit, and
Right.
people have been a little worried about the effect of him moving to the Phillies might have had on his hitting. So able to put that concern to bed. Taj Bradley now 9-4 with that loss here this evening. He had 4 walks, a lot of traffic for him.
Well, that'll do it for us. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming on with me yet again for another game today.
Thank you.
Guess we'll have to do this again, I suppose.
I guess so. I guess we're contractually obligated to do it again.
Yeah, since we're 2-0, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, that'll do it for us. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be live again on Sunday for Astros and Mariners, but I will see you guys in the next stream.